Hey everyone, welcome to Virtually Expo. This is Free League's first session of the event. This is Virtually Expo is UK Games Expo's online expo, and our GM for this first session is Dave from the Effekt Podcast.
Hi everybody.
Dave, thanks so much for coming on. You're going to actually do this session and another session tomorrow of Alien.
Yep. At the same time tomorrow, it's a new scenario called District 11 for tomorrow. But today, we're back in Hadley's Hope, in Hope's Last Hand, which is a scenario we haven't ever streamed before or put out, I think, even on the podcast.
Very cool. Well, we're really excited to have you and the players. Before we start, there are a couple things that I'd like to have folks to do. If you're tuning in for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. I'll ask you that if you are a fan of the Alien RPG or just Free League games in general, please hit that like button down below. That helps our show grow, and we want to create more and more content for YouTube here on YouTube. And I'd also ask that you hit that subscribe button down below and that little bell notification that lets you know every single time we either go live or upload new content. And like I said, we just want to keep growing our community here, not only at conventions, but also here on YouTube. And yeah, we're just really excited. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do is, if you haven't taken a listen to the Effekt Podcast, go check them out. On Dave and Matt do a great job of creating all sorts of content. It's very Free League centric, but you also you cover a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just you and Matt mostly are. It's like you're two best friends from like years and years and years, right?
We've known each other for 40 something years.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, and been podcasting for 3 years. Effektpodcast.org. With the K, you can see it there, the way it's spelled, the Swedish spelling. And we also have an AP channel as well.
Excellent. All right. I am going to leave the stream, but I'm going to hand it over to Dave, and I'm going to bring in the players. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and I will see you all shortly once this session is over.
Thank you, Doug.
Yeah.
Cool. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome. Thank you. We can do a quick round of personal introductions. Not your characters, just a quick couple of lines about yourself. Tony, do you want to go first?
Yeah, hi, I'm Tony. I'm Dave's brother. So I have also been gaming with Matt and Dave for 40-something years. And can often be heard on the Effekt Podcast Actual Plays.
Cool, thanks, Tone. Connor?
Hi, I'm Connor. I live in the same town actually as both Dave and Tony here. We're part of a games group that does stuff together. Yeah, hi.
Cool. Paul?
Hi, I'm Paul. Been playing role-playing games for a rather long time. Got into Free League stuff. Love the games. Love Alien. Except when I die.
Chris.
Hi, so I'm Chris. I'm a regular game mother for the Alien RPG, or DM for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and I'm the real-life friend of Mr. Aaron, which is that way on my screen.
Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm relatively new to RPGs, only having played the Alien one, and that's just because I'm a huge Alien fan. I co-run the website Alien vs Predator Galaxy, avpgalaxy.net, so just a big Alien and Predator nerd. And I've just been enjoying this game, enjoying the RPG, and enjoying sessions with Chris. And yeah, that's me.
Brilliant, thank you. Right, Hope's Last Hand. We are back in Hadley's Hope on LV-426. You are workers and colonists and have lived on LV-426 for many, many years. The colony is jointly funded by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation and the government of the United Americas. As such, there's a very them and us feel to the place, with the corporates and administrators looking down on all the poor people who do all the work, i.e. you lot. You are poor workers, but you have a plan to perhaps become richer workers in not too distant future. Can I get you to briefly introduce your characters, starting with Almea, please?
Almea he's a lugger. He lugs things from there to there. So people say, Almea, take that and lug it from there over to there. He's not in love with the company at all, in more ways than one. But he's relatively honest, always got a smile on his face, and he's quite open and honest with people.
Cool, thank you. Lakamba.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lakamba. I'm the pilot. Trucker pilot, really. So still one of the poor people that does all the work. I hate those corporate stooges. Don't trust a word any of them say. And I'm quite reckless. I live for the rush of adrenaline through my veins.
Said in a very kind of non-excited way. Willems.
Hi, I'm Willems. I'm only 17 years old, so I'm pretty young. I actually work at the casino, so I'm the inside man. Just doing odd jobs, helping out. And just want to help my buddies out here and get rich in the doing so.
Cool, thank you. Lingard.
I'm definitely the corporate guy out of the bunch, and I'm very much looking forward to getting on that there gravy train. I quite like Willems, but I don't trust weight as far as I can throw him. But I am also looking, to get some money out of this myself.
Cool, thank you. Wait.
So I'm the medic of the group, I guess. I'm pretty good with my empathy, apparently, and I'm a bit of a tough guy though. So a tough, empathetic guy. I like money. Yeah, and any chance to get a little extra cash, I'm taking it.
Cool, thank you. Right, so what is the story, Mother? 4 days ago, a prospector called Russ Jordan came in, infected with something. He died, and some snake-like creature disappeared into the guts of the base. Since then, the civil marshal, Kurtz, and his volunteer militia have had no luck catching the thing, and more people seem to have become infected. Unconfirmed reports, surely unbelievable, say that some people have died, and now that there are many of these creatures roaming around the base. Some colonists have disappeared, probably getting away to an outpost to wait out the situation. But there's a rising sense of confusion and some anxiety in the air. Then Supervisor Simpson comes across the PA system. The outbreak is getting worse, and I have ordered a full lockdown. All personnel must return to their quarters and seal yourselves in. Don't open your doors until you receive further instructions. I repeat, this is Supervisor Simpson. Hadley's Hope is under full lockdown. Return to your quarters. The message then cuts off with a bit of a screech, and the PA and the intercom fall silent. The situation is getting serious. This is maybe just the chance that you've all been looking for. This is the great opportunity. With that snake thing running about and everyone confined to quarters, it's the perfect storm for you. You've been talking about robbing the colony's casino for weeks. Everybody knows the house always wins, and Tannen's casino is just a front for the company anyway. This is a company town, and there's nothing the company won't do to increase your debt. So your share will be worth less when the job is done. The way you all see it, the casino and the company have been robbing you all for years. You just have to mind the authorities who might be doing the rounds looking for these creatures and counting heads and catching snakes. But you think nobody will be at the casino. You just have to get there, find a way to break into the safe, and once you've got the loot, there'll be no one to stop you stealing a tractor from the vehicle bay and getting away to the relative safety of processor 23, 50 clicks away, until all of this blows over. I'm going to just briefly throw up a map for you. That's convenient. So give me one moment. Okay. When the call to return to quarters comes, you are all sat in the workers' lounge in the recreation block D2, which, if you can see the map and my cursor, is this building here, this room here. You've been chewing over your plans with a bacon sarnie and some black coffee. Whilst everybody else packs up their things and scurry off to comply, you five have hanged back, going slowly. Then you wait as the sounds of rushing about subside, and you listen to the silence for a few minutes. Now it's time to go. Over to you guys.
Okay. This is surely our moment, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but there's loads of confusion. This is the time, isn't it? No one's going to be in the casino. We can get in, get out quick, get the tractor, get out of here before anyone knows what's going on. Going?
Better than any other.
I'm up for that.
So would it be useful if I just gave you a little oversight of the base and what you might find where? Because there are 3 levels. So here, this is the upper level, the second level. You've got D2.
It doesn't look like there's a direct route to the casino from here. Is that right?
On this level, no, it doesn't.
On this level, no. So from this level, you need to go down one, and I'll show you the first level in a moment. You see this icon here on the right? That is a stairwell. So Block D is recreation and family services. Block E down here is on the upper level. It's command, med lab, as you can see in the morgue. On the lower level, it's laboratories and engineering, effectively. Tanner's Casino is a 2-level building that you access from the outside. This corridor is closed. It's been locked for a long time. It's used for storage. Block B is where sort of the command center is in terms of the militia. So there is a briefing and ready room on the upper floor. There is an armory there. Block A2 is accommodation, and Block C2 is corporate offices. So if I now take you down a level and show you where the level below. Give me one moment. There we go. Okay, so this is the first level. Yep, do you get that?
Yep.
So you can now see that Block D1 has got access through the corridor here into the main complex. The ladder here goes down into the sub-basement, as do some of the others. The one down here by the south airlock does. The 2 over here by Block C do, and the one up at the north that goes down to the sub-level as well. These light-coloured things are from this level. They are going above you, so that's the walkway that runs above the ground on the second level. And then we can look down at the basement, the sub-level. Now, obviously, you know this place very well. These ladders here come down from, no, they're stairwells rather than ladders. They come down from the upper levels. We've got the mass housing area, which is basically bunks for the vast majority of the people who work here. Vehicle bay, vehicle unloading and cargo, as it says. And on the right-hand side here is the maintenance bay, where there'll be lots of tools and equipment. And then there's a vehicle ramp here. Sorry, just finish. A vehicle ramp here that goes to the outside, and there are doors, obviously, that are shut to stop the weather getting in.
So is that vehicle bay where we would find the tractor that we're planning to nick?
Yes.
If we've been sort of talking about this for a while, does that mean we've already perhaps been scrounging up parts to break into the safe? You know, do we have any plastic explosives?
You haven't really, no. You've talked about it, but you haven't done any actual planning. Clearly, the crisis that's just happening is giving you the golden opportunity to take.
Mm-hmm. Well, as an insider at the casino, do I know anything about it? Well, obviously, I should know about inside it. What will we encounter, basically?
Yeah. Do you not know the the code for the safe, Williams?
I'm not that
He,
high,
he
high
doesn't.
up in
He
there.
doesn't know the code from the safe.
That'd be too easy.
But
So we need a
you
cutting torch. So we need to go to some kind of engineering bay, right? Go and collect these heavy lifting supplies to get us through these safes. It's the only way we're going to get through them. So we need to be making our way to some kind of engineering place. As he strokes his glorious mustache.
Yeah, I mean, I was also, what other stuff are we expecting to encounter in there? Surely I would know something or some stuff about the.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you all know, you've all been in the casino. So the casino is a 2-floor casino. There was a door. Let me again just share that map with you. So there is a door on the southern side here of the casino that gets you into the ground floor. There is a circular staircase that goes up to the upper floor. On the lower floor, you've got the cashier's area. There is a safe in there, but Willems has already told you that's just a bit of a front. The real safe is actually upstairs. In the lower level, you've got one-armed bandits. You've got poker table, roulette wheel, that kind of stuff. And then on the upper floor, you've got sort of private tables where people can have a private game. But it's also up there in a little office that the real safe is in there.
So there's an entrance to the casino on the ground floor from the outside. This
Yes.
walkway that we can see on this level, is that also like another way in on this level?
It used to be. It's a hangover from the early days of the colony when Tannen's Casino wasn't a casino, but it was a storage facility. The walkway has been blocked at the casino side, and it's used for storage. It's like like your loft at home. It's got lots of stuff stored in it. It's not used as a corridor anymore.
But is there still a door to the casino that we could break through at that end?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Presumably, again, needing the blowtorch, though.
Yeah.
So obviously that's given us a layout of the place. Is there any other security in there? Cameras? Anything we need to be or would know of?
Yeah, you would know of. There are cameras in there actually. Yeah, there's one camera which is focused on the cashier's desk.
So on the lower
Not
level.
on the safe.
On the lower level.
For the fake safe, then.
Yeah, but that camera's going to see us going in, right?
Well,
so they'll be able to point us. They'll be able to point the robbery to us. So we need to disable that camera as well.
Or go in.
We go in through the disused
Through the walkway.
Again, we need cutting torches again for that. Then,
Yeah.
like I say, we need to go and find some heavy equipment.
Do we know where those cameras are controlled from?
You do. They're controlled from the command center on the upper level of Block E.
But I imagine that's going to be quite occupied and quite on a high level of alert with the current crisis going on.
Yeah, if they're looking for something, it's going to be busy. Yeah.
Well, I'm an electrician. I could pretend to be going in there to fix a problem if it's busy.
But if
See if I can disable that particular circuit.
We're going to need to go past there anyway, aren't we, if we're going to try and get into the upper walkway?
Could we take the power out for the casino?
Can I?
Could try, yeah.
That'd take the camera out, hopefully.
Yeah, that would take the camera out. Assuming there's no backup power.
I don't know, I'm just a lugger.
Where would we take the power out from? Would that be the control center at the ops as well? Or
You could certainly do it from there, but yeah, you could certainly do it from there. You might be able to do it from the engineering, which is below command center, which is on Block E as well.
The thing is, we've got to go to the basement anyway to get some gear.
Yes.
be it cutting gear or any other cutting gear. I was wondering for the casino whether it might be a cut the wire, big cable going in there, put an axe through it type job.
You could probably try and find a local junction box that you could possibly short the power.
That sounds like a better plan to me than walking into the control commands at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll just tell us to go back to our quarters and lock ourselves away, wouldn't they? They're not going to. I think generally people aren't going to be just strolling around doing their normal jobs at this time.
So engineering it is then?
Yes, I think first objective is to go down to the maintenance bay and find what tools we can.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you're currently, if you can still see the map, you are in this room here in block D2. What route are you going to take, and are you being kind of careful, or are you just making a beeline for it?
I think, this in terms of the route, where we are now is kind of above where the maintenance thing is. If we come to this staircase on the far kind of eastern side, it's probably the quickest way down. Can I just check something? So you're looking at level 2 at the moment. Yeah.
Does that show you level 1?
Yes.
Yes.
When you scroll, yeah.
Hey, good. That makes life much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't realised that. This is my technology level of 0 or -1, which is why we have Doug to help us. Right. Yes. So that stairwell goes down to there on level 1 next to the east lock, and then it goes down here to the maintenance bay.
So we can go directly, pretty much down, almost all the way down to the maintenance bay, down that one stairwell.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a comms terminal where we are.
Yes.
Should we radio down to engineering to make sure it's deserted? Because if they don't answer, it's they've left. And I'm thinking the less people see us, the better.
But then what if we alert anybody and we can't sneak past them?
Yeah, well, again, I'm an electrician. I could just say I need some supplies to take with us to the lockdown. There's a problem with a faulty door or something.
Fair.
Well, I drive one of those trucks, one of those tractors, so I can go down there and make sure it's sealed. I can say I'm making sure it's sealed up properly. Wave you lot in.
So we've got some good excuses to
Yeah,
do
we've got
down
some
there if
excuses.
there's people there. Yeah.
So rather than sneaking, we could just walk down brazenly as if we're fully authorised to do so. That might
If you
work better.
go with a clipboard in hand, no one questions you.
That might be a
I
better
shall
approach.
find my high-vis jacket.
You could probably find a high-vis jacket over the back of a chair in the workers' lounge here somewhere if you wanted one.
No. No, I don't think we need it.
I think for a heist, high vis is not really
No.
Well, I was only offering you the option if you wanted to pick it up, because you're talking about it and there's one right there on the chair you're sitting on.
Well, I think I'll leave it. It's up to everyone else what they want to do. But
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll put it on. I like high-vis jackets. As long as it hasn't got target written on the back, I'm okay.
It's got a packet of cigarettes in the pocket
Handy.
and a lighter. Okay, are you heading out then, guys?
should we go? Yeah, head for that stairwell.
Yeah.
And you're walking quite openly and brazenly,
Yes,
and
I think so.
as if we're meant to be there.
Yeah, cool. As you walk along the corridor here across Block D, the place is empty apart from you. Everyone else has obviously listened to the instructions from Supervisor Simpson and has gone, well, at least gone somewhere, presumably gone to their quarters. So you come down here, you get to the stairwell, you come down the stairwell into here, and as you're coming down, there's someone coming up, and it's one of the militia, and he hears you coming down and goes, "Why the hell aren't you in your quarters? Didn't you hear the announcement?"
Oh, yeah, it's just finished. We're just finishing off our food. We're on our way down now.
Yeah, well, you can't go this way because it's been sealed. You'll have to go via A block or something.
Can't you undo the door?
Okay, this is the quickest way, but this is you want to get back to our quarters. This is by far the quickest way down here, and then through the maintenance bay, and we're there.
Can you make observation rolls, please?
Each of us individually, yeah.
What roll?
No. Actually, I think let's do it as a group because you're all together. So let's do the person with the best observation makes the roll for the group.
I would be 6 in total.
I'm 4 in total, so
I've got 8 in total.
8.
Okay, yep.
Very observant.
8.
Yeah, I'm.
Gotta
So
keep an
can we
eye out
assist?
for.
No, you can't really assist in this one because you don't really know that you need to assist.
Fair enough.
So, Willems, yeah, what roll your
First roll
dice?
of the night. Let's see how our luck is. There's 2 successes.
Okay, it's really clear that this guy is looking worried. He's quite pale. He's got beads of sweat on his forehead. He says, look, it's dangerous out and about. We're closing down parts of the base. You've got to go another way. I can't open the bulkhead down here. It's been shut.
I need to check that the tractors are secured away and fully powered down.
You don't need to check that. You need to go and get in your quarters because that's the only safe place for you. You heard what Simpson said. Go get in your quarters. It's not
What are
safe
you
to be out and
hiding?
about. I'm not hiding anything. You need to go and get in your quarters because it's the only safe place for non-militia or non-officers to be.
Even though we aren't militia or officers, we still have these guys still have responsibilities. He needs to check the tractor. Lingard needs to check the some of the electrician stuff down here. We're all together. We'll be fine. You can let us pass.
Make a manipulation roll.
There we go. That's what I was.
But you're at -3.
-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been given orders. He's following his job.
1 success.
He gets a steely look in his eye and says, "No, go the other way before I pick you up and carry you back to your quarters."
Okay, then we better go.
Well, if you're gonna unlock the door, carriers, that'd be much more preferable than sending us out onto the surface with dangerous things running around.
Well, you don't need to go on the surface. Just go back to the mass housing, back to your bunks, just by another route. You're not coming through here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tractor 27's been on charge for 16 hours. If you're quite happy to take the responsibility for the battery blowing up and taking half the underground station with it, it's down to you. We'll go the long way, and if it blows up in the meantime, it's your fault.
Fine, just go.
I don't think GM's letting us through that way, guys.
I think we better find another way around. I think
batteries don't blow up. Bloody hell! Go on, off you go. Go on.
Okay, come on. Let's go. We're not getting past.
So we'll, if we go up a level, we'll probably get to an outside door.
So if you go up a level in D block, there is no way out. The only way out of D block is on the ground level, which is level 1. So the obvious way back would be to go along the corridor along D1 and towards B1. That would be the obvious way to go, having been given those instructions by the militiaman.
You always go outside to the vehicle entrance.
What's the environment like out on the surface? Can we breathe out there?
Windy.
It's wet, it's windy, it's grimy, it's dark, it's bad visibility, but it's not. You can survive. Yeah.
Just another day on LV426.
This guy is stood like here by the airlock, so he will notice if you try and go out the airlock.
Better head for B1 then.
We better go.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's always the airlock above we could go to if it came to it.
I don't think there is one on.
No, there is.
So the other ways out. There's a south lock, obviously at the south. There's a north lock up at the north, and then you've got the west lock through the storage out there. Those are the other main ways out of the building. Or
What
only
does
when-
the door lead to? At the top of where the BL is for D1. There's like a door there. Does that lead outside?
That one?
Yep.
Yeah, that probably does lead outside, actually. Yeah, that's a good spot.
So yeah, we could sneak out there and then come round to the vehicle entrance. Although,
Would the vehicle door be locked though?
That's
Would they keep
possible.
that locked by
Yeah.
standard?
And does it open from the outside?
but the tractor driver probably knows the code for that door, doesn't he?
So let me explain how the vehicle entrance works. You've got big sort of concertina doors, which are obviously big enough for vehicles to get through, and they concertina back as far as they need to. So if they only need to let one vehicle in and out, they only open up that far. On the right-hand side, as you go down, there is a little, what do you call it? A little
Personnel door.
Personnel door, or like a little office. But there's a door into that, and there's a door on the other side that goes into the actual vehicle, like the inside of the vehicle entrance. And that's where you get your dispatcher works during the day when vehicles are coming in and out.
Because the other thing we could consider, guys, is, we could get the tractor now, park it right outside the casino for when we need to make our getaway.
Might be a
Rather
bit
than have to walk halfway
a
through the
bit
place
obvious.
with our-
obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone might notice that.
Problem we got is if we start opening the doors or doors around the vehicle bay, it might set off some alarms. And really,
Well,
we want to get to the maintenance stuff at the moment to get some tools.
Yeah, if we can have a look at the lower level.
Okay, here's an idea. Hang on, what's this militia? This militia guy is just standing here, or is he going somewhere?
Yeah, he's kind of
right now.
no, he's kind of guarding the east airlock.
And the stairs down.
Because we could just head back as if we're going back to because presumably our quarters are in the mass housing section here.
That's right. Yeah.
So we could head back as if we were heading back there, but then just come maybe to that kind of stairwell right in the middle, north of the vehicle bay, and just head down. And then depending on who's around, then just head to the maintenance bay from that
Or
direction.
in C
Let
block.
me just explain. That stairwell there only goes up. It doesn't go down into the maintenance bay. It doesn't go into the sub-level.
So our options are the one in the north lock and then the one in the south lock then.
It's not C block.
Or you've got that one in C block and that one in C block. Those all go down to the lower level.
But we've got to go upper floor to get to C block without going outside.
Yep.
Ooh. Tricky.
Well, surely E block could be easier then because that's near the maintenance room downstairs anyway, and then it's also if we go up to the second level, that puts us in the area. No, but then we're going to be near the ops, so we might get seen in ops.
So ops is on the upper floor of E block.
Yeah.
22. I'm assuming you are like in the corridor here having this conversation.
Yeah, we're not some next to him going.
You look down the corridor here, and you can see that the militia guy is there, and he's just watching you, and he goes, "Go to your bloody quarters."
We're going. All right, let's kind of walk off as if we were going.
I mean,
in that
we
direction.
could literally just go to A block and go from there as it's where
Go
we're
down,
actually
yeah,
going.
Yeah.
because that's mass housing, isn't it?
Because that's where we would be going to the mass housing anyway. So that's Let's go up.
Although there might be people stopping people from leaving the housing block if we do, which is a problem.
I was just wondering whether it might be worth, as a plan B, having a look in the storage area where there's the airlock on the west side. He says after Dave's taken the map away.
Yeah, putting it back again.
On this level.
I try not just to leave a map for people to look at the whole time.
Yeah,
so,
sorry. On this level, through Block C, over you've got the west lock, and there's a storage area there. We might get everything we need there, which will save going downstairs.
Do we know what might be in that storage area, Dave? Is it likely to have kind of cutting tools and stuff?
No, it's probably more. You might have some wrenches and things like that. It probably won't have a cutting tool. It'll have some protective environment suits. It might, but you'd have to go and have a look.
So it feels like the maintenance bay is going to be the most likely.
Yeah.
place
And
to
if
get
we're-
what we need.
And if we're worried about anybody stopping us leaving mass housing, it's going to have to be E or C then, going down.
Yeah, we go into B block, go up a floor, cross over to C block, go all the way down.
That's probably the best.
I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
As you're walking along here, going up into B block, you do notice that this place is pretty much deserted. It's really strange and eerie. You can hear some of the machinery whirring in a way that you normally can't. You can hear clanks and clunks. You can hear what sounds like an aircraft engine turning off in the background. Not really. It's just it's really, really weird, and it's just strange that you can hear the ventilation and you can hear kind of the heartbeat of the base because there's nobody here at all.
Creepy.
Yeah, let's keep going though.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to that stairwell in block B and go up.
Block B? Okay, that's on the right-hand side here.
Yeah, there.
Okay, as you're walking along here up towards the entrance for that stairwell, can I have can everyone please make an observation roll?
One success.
I got
One success.
Did everybody
No
succeed?
successes.
Okay. So Paul, you failed, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did everybody else succeed?
Yes. One.
I failed as well.
Okay. So those of you who succeeded, Lingard, Willems, and Lacamba, as you're walking along here, maybe it's because you're in the front three, you notice something. As you're kind of walking along, these bulkheads are open. You notice that something like a kind of a shadow moved across from one side to the other. And the big shadow had gone, but then there was something kind of being dragged along the ground. And it was the bloody form of a human, of a person. And all three of you, please take a point of stress.
When failing observation goes well.
The person doesn't seem to be moving, but there is a big crimson slime trail being left behind as you kind of watch its hands disappear into the little corridor that leads into the post room. Don't
So
hear
the
anything.
whole body's out of sight now.
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe
There was-
that is what the militia guy was worried about.
Well,
Maybe, but it's over here and not over there.
the rumours were about these snake things, weren't there, that got loose?
The shadow you saw was certainly person-sized, at least. A big
Yeah.
person. You
Maybe
couldn't
these
make out any
snakes
other
are-
features.
Well, these snake things are bigger than we thought. I think we should probably make this quick and get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going that way.
Well,
We don't-
have
we don't-
to, do we?
Well,
We've got
we're not
a
planning to. We're
right-
going up these stairs next to where we are, aren't we?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
The thing was up there. I'm not going that way.
We don't know that it
You-
went up.
You want to die, Lacamba? You go that way. I know what I saw.
So where do we see the thing? Was it across in front of that staircase that we're heading for? Or was it further down?
No, so you're now by this staircase here.
Yeah.
This is the staircase you want to go up.
Yep.
It's across
Oh,
the corridor there into the post room.
So going up the
Right.
staircase
I
takes us
see, I
further
see.
away from this thing.
On,
So
on the upper
Well,
floor, there is
yeah,
access to the
it's-
post room from block B.
Okay, so we'll be safe. We'll be safe.
up the stairs.
So I will go to the door anyway and just shut it.
It shuts.
It's not a bad call anyway.
The bulkhead doors here have got like sort of triangular viewing windows in them, so you can still see down the corridor. Apart from that blood trail, you can't see anything else.
Well, we're not interested in that. I'm assuming you guys have told me and
Yeah, I think so.
Almira about
probably,
it.
we'll probably mention it. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
okay.
saw something, but didn't
Well.
get a great look at it.
sod those guys. We've got a a job to do. Let's go get some money.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably the corporate types taking it out on some workers. Get upstairs, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Probably
yeah,
is. Probably is.
Yeah, that stairwell comes up into the this is kind of the sort of command block for the marshal, and Simpson has an office here, although he doesn't really use it very much. It's very, very quiet. There's a briefing room here with an armory and other sort of like not interrogation rooms, but sort of interview rooms and offices for the marshal.
Is it worth sticking our heads in the armory, or do you think that's a bit too obvious as well?
I mean,
Well, whatever's going around, it's something. Whether it is some of these snakes that they've been telling us are around, or whether it's something that the corporate stooges are up to. I think having a way of defending ourselves probably wouldn't go amiss. But
I also
it's a bit of a risk going into the.
If the company sees a bunch of armed civilians, we'll also get shot at.
Would we even know the codes for it? Actually, surely it's.
No, none of you know the codes for the armory. No.
Okay, so that's a non-starter.
Do we know where the armory is? How close is it to where we are?
It's just down the corridor.
You're here in this little alcove here. This is the briefing, the briefing room with the armory in it.
Okay.
Also, I'm wondering if we're getting a bit too worried. At some point, they're going to be looking for 5 people that just robbed the casino. So getting caught on a camera somewhere, unless we don't get to rob the casino, we're busted anyway.
Well, we're near a terminal. Could we try and jack in and shut down some of the cameras at that terminal?
I'd give you a stab at that. Yeah.
Yeah. So who's got the skills to have a go at that? Then I'm not sure.
I've got 5 on contact.
I've got 6 on contact.
Okay.
I've got
Why don't you guys give it a try then?
I've got 7 on contact.
Okay.
And what are you
And
actually
we can
trying
help
to
you.
shut down? What extent of interference do you want to make?
Crash the CCTV system, I guess.
Well, we don't make it too obvious. Because don't forget, they're
Yeah, but
claiming to be out there looking for these snake things.
Also, remember, we're going to
If all the cameras go down,
Yeah, but if
they're going to notice.
Floor, we've got to come.
Oh
back
yeah.
through this area.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Can we just make them loop for a bit?
It's going to be very, very difficult to do that from this terminal. If you had access to the CCTV computer in the command ops room, then maybe, but this is just an access terminal.
Well, let's do the easy ones. Could we try and shut off the camera in the casino and the camera in the armory?
Yeah, well, I'll give you a go. Absolutely.
I've got 7 dice in Comtech. Anybody assisting?
How many people can assist?
I can help you.
One person can assist.
Yeah, any one of us can, I think. Yeah.
It's quite crowded. Yeah, you can't get 4 people around it.
That gives me 1 extra dice, Dave.
Yep, that's correct.
8 dice. Let's hope this is better than the first roll I did. 2 6s.
Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, you've certainly affected them. You're not sure how long this is going to leave them off, but you've the cameras in the casino and the cameras in the briefing room and armory are off for the moment. But you're not sure how long your little subroutine is going to work for.
Well, let's give the armory a quick recce then and see if we can get anything from there, because if there is something floating around, it might be useful.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look if you want.
Yeah.
Maybe don't all need to go, but I'm quite reckless, so I'll wander up there.
I'll back up Lambacker.
Are you being careful or just?
Oh, I think I'm probably trying to be a bit stealthy. I would think, yeah.
Yeah. Does that go for all of you?
I guess. Yeah. I mean, we're a group. We're a team in this together. If one of us gets caught, we all get caught.
Can I have a mobility roll from the worst mobility, please?
So who's coming with me? So is it just you? Well, wait.
I'm 3 for mobility.
Okay. I'm 5.
Does that include your stat, Chris?
Yeah.
Well, it might be Chris then.
Looks like
Okay.
I'm 5.
So that and the stress. 2 successes. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You walk down the corridor. You feel like you're doing it pretty well. Yeah. Okay. So you get to the armory, ready room. It's small. There's a batter table in the middle of the room. Some pink metal tables around. Prospecting schedules and maintenance forms on the walls. The armory is behind a sealed door. Yeah, it's locked.
Well,
Yeah,
I
they're not
mean,
just going to leave an armory
Fairly
open, are they?
unsurprising.
yeah, pretty stupid move as they did.
Can I have a look around just for some heavy kind of weapon? Something I can just, like a pole or a fire axe?
If you want to spend a few minutes searching, you can, yeah.
But
I think we probably shouldn't hang around. Are we
going
going to try and break into the armory? Probably not. That's probably
No.
going to attract attention. So we should probably not hang around outside the armory either.
I'm just thinking if there's people killing people, right? Or whatever that snake thing is, then we need to protect ourselves.
There'll be stuff like that in maintenance.
In the
though, won't
maintenance.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get to the main.
I bet we could find a bolt gun or a maintenance jack or something down there. Even the welder, we could use that as self-defense if necessary. I mean, we might as well keep on track for this heist, and
Yeah.
we'll pick
fair
up some
enough.
useful stuff along the way.
Fair enough. I feel swayed.
What, without me having to roll for manipulation?
I know.
Okay, so you're leaving that then. Okay.
Yeah.
And heading into C block, are you? Is that the
Yeah.
plan?
So we're heading for that nearest stairwell in C block.
Yeah.
Because that
Right.
goes all the way down.
That all goes down to the lower level, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll avoid the ops that way as well, so we won't be seen.
So yeah, you're walking across this access tunnel here. Both of these doors are open. As you kind of get to the junction here, where you can turn right to that stairwell, you can hear noises coming from. You think this office here, the door is shut, but you can hear kind of a scraping, the sound of something like being pulled apart, something metallic being pulled apart. So like a kind of noise.
I don't think that sounds like something we want to be stopping for.
No, let's get down these stairs as quickly as possible.
And then you hear a scream from that room.
Down the stairs even quicker.
Now, +1 stress, everybody. This scream is absolutely gut wrenching. And then you hear
Sounds like a human scream.
It's a human scream, but it's absolutely terrified. Then you hear a squeal that's like nothing you've ever heard before. And you hear another scream. And you hear things bashing and battering in that room. But then it goes quiet.
Let's keep going. I don't recommend stopping. We've got a job to be doing here, and
Yeah,
they've stopped screaming. They've stopped screaming. So whatever it was is done with.
Fine then. Let's go quick down the stairs. I'm going down the stairs.
Are you running or sneaking?
Probably neither. I think we're
Ambling.
going fairly hastily. I don't think
down the stairs.
I'm out and out running, but I don't think we're hanging about.
It's a brisk walk.
Yeah.
It's like no.
Okay.
The unsuspicious walk.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
although I think from what we've just heard, I'm not that worried about that. I think just getting away from.
Well,
whatever
yeah. I mean,
scream.
people might be running here anyway. We don't want to be caught.
Okay, you come down into this area here. The lighting down here is quite low. You can hear a hum of activity from the mass housing, but it sounds like everybody's done what they've been asked and have all the doors are shut. It doesn't sound, you can't hear anything that sounds like there's people in the corridors or there's lots of activity.
Where do we know where here in here would be? We'd most likely find what we're looking for. In the cargo bay, the vehicle bay, or the maintenance bay.
The
Probably
maintenance
should
bay
be
would be your
maintenance
best bet. Yeah.
Sorry,
Do we
the
want-
maintenance bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to go through the vehicle cargo and vehicle bay to try and avoid getting near the mass housing? There might be people like guards stationed, making sure people stay in there.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think.
It's a bit of a longer route, but it's more likely to get us not seen.
Yeah, I think that's quite a good idea. Should we go that way?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so let's head towards
Whoever gets us the money.
Yep. So you're heading west along here.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Again, are you now being stealthy, or are you just moving quickly?
I think we should probably go back to being a bit stealthy, do you think?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we probably want to try and sneak about.
We don't want to make
we don't.
noise.
We don't want to get caught out by the militia again.
But we've got this loud-footed idiot.
What? I was stealthy last time.
Okay. That's a group stealth roll then. So I need Lingard. Yeah, I think you're the worst. So I need you to make your mobility roll, please.
Well, at least I've got stress dice to help me.
Can we help him by coaching him to move stealthily as we go?
Putting sponges on my feet.
Get some slippers.
I think you can have +1.
There you go.
Oh, I can have +1. Okay. Well, I didn't help. I did get a success, but I also got a panic
You did get a success.
and a panic.
Right. Okay. Okay, you can't push. So roll for your panic, which is roll 1d6 and add your number of stress.
Oh, it's a 7.
Your stress level, you start to twitch. You know, you're not liking this. This place is deathly quiet. The only thing that have broken that noise have been the sounds of that dead body being dragged through the corridor and the sounds of somebody becoming a dead body, you think. You're starting to twitch really badly. You gain an extra point of stress, as does everybody else.
Thanks, Lingard.
Cheers,
Yo.
Lingard.
You're welcome. I'm trying.
You're going
Try
to
harder.
this whole thing.
I'm scared. Okay, things are happening.
Typical management lackey.
You got one success. Okay. So you come around the corner here, and with that one success, you see just before they see you, in fact, they haven't seen you, but there is a group of militiamen with the marshal seemingly searching the vehicle unloading area.
Back up, back up, back up.
Guess we're not going that way.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Okay, just start heading back the other way then.
Try and sneak past a bunch of dudes.
No.
I mean, I'm saying it as kind of a joke, but not a joke. Can we stealth past him?
Well,
Is the cargo
I have
crates?
an extra die.
we want to. Oh,
But
it just
yeah,
come down.
Could there be crates and vehicles and stuff that we could slip by?
So the vehicle loading bay is there are a couple of sort of half disassembled vehicles in there. There are some crates in there. You could give it a go, but it's gonna be at some negative dice. It's a tough one. There's 4 of them kind of searching this place for, you know, they've got torches. They're looking.
They're actively looking for something.
Yeah. I mean, you can, where you are, you can hear them saying, "Oh, these bloody snakes are just impossible to find.
Okay.
Tiny bastards."
All right. How about we tell them that there's something upstairs, which there is. We're not lying.
Oh, yeah. We could we
Not
say
a
we're
bad
sent
idea,
down?
but they'll probably send us back to the house.
Yeah, but they're going to run upstairs.
Yeah, we could
Surely.
say
Actually,
We
that's
wanna-
a brilliant idea. Yes.
we were on our way
Do it.
back to the mass housing as we were instructed, but we heard this thing. It's just up that stairwell there.
Upstairs
Yeah.
and see
Run
if-
now, you might better find it.
So I'll try that. So I'll run up to him and go, hey, you guys, upstairs. There's something upstairs. It's chased us down. Help!
The marshal's like, calm down. What are you talking about? Why aren't you in your quarters?
We're on our way to the quarters, and something chased us down the stairs from upstairs. Just go upstairs.
One of these snakes.
Well, there was someone screaming. Like, we couldn't have stopped to help. We're unarmed.
Where was this? One of the other guards says, "I told you I heard something."
Upstairs,
Yeah,
in C block.
literally up the stairwell. Yeah.
Lingard, make a manipulate roll, but you can have +2 dice.
Okay, so this is my jam.
I thought this was my jam.
I'm not bad at it.
No, I got nothing. So I'll push that.
Are we sure we should be letting Lingard roll dice on this?
Oh dear. I'm going to be a nervous wreck by the end of this. 2 successes, no panics.
Nice.
Okay.
But I'm up to 4 stress, so I need to take a minute to.
You can see how stressed you are, and see that all the rest of you do look a little bit worried. Because, all right, you 5, get in your quarters right now. Come on, men, come with me.
So we'll follow them.
We're going back to the.
I think we should just flatten against the wall and let them go past and wait.
And they go up the corridor here, and you hear them running towards the stairwell. The guard who said, "I told you I heard something," said, "Yeah, I heard screaming. I told you I heard screaming." And they run up the stairs.
Maybe we should leg it to the maintenance bay.
Go!
I think we should leg it to the maintenance bay, definitely.
They'll be making a racket and they're busy. Yeah, sod it.
Okay, by leg it, do you actually mean leg it, as in run?
I don't think.
A brisk walk. Yeah.
Brisk walk.
Yeah.
There's a lot of brisk walking going on with you. Yeah.
10,000 steps a day.
Walk with a purpose.
Walk with a purpose.
Purpose of getting away from them things.
Purpose of getting some money.
Okay, this door here, it's one of the concertina, very big, tall concertina doors. It's closed, but it's not locked, so you can just pull it to the side to open it.
Can't we go along that nice corridor at the top, the way they went, past that stairwell, all the way along, down and along?
That means going back past the mass housing, so there might be other guards there who will make us go in. I guess the reason we came this way was to avoid any risk of that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Step through, close it, I think.
Sorry, Lingard, what was that?
I think we should step through and close it behind us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Nothing like being trapped in a corridor.
Well, what's going to trap us in the corridor?
These corridors here are vehicle tunnels. So it's very high, very wide. It's not really. You wouldn't normally walk down here if it was busy. Up in the ceiling, it's very industrial. There's a lot of pipes, a lot of ventilation and gas and water and stuff. And it's all quite grimy, but otherwise it's empty.
As we go along there, I've got to just keep an eye on the ceiling amongst all these pipes, just in case these snake things are really real and there's any of them hiding up there.
Make an observation roll, Tony.
I get no successes, but no panic. Do I want to push? Yeah. No. Treasure wind. Not pushing. I don't get any successes, but I'm not pushing.
Okay. You don't see anything untoward. There's quite a lot of shadow. It's not very bright, this area. So there's lots of shadow you can't see into, but you can just see the chains jangling and water dripping and steam pumping as normal. You can't see anything out of the ordinary that you can detect.
Chains jangling and water dripping. That doesn't sound ominous at all.
No cats, is there? No ginger cats.
There are pets in Hadley's Hope, yeah. There's probably some cats and a couple of dogs somewhere.
Oh dear.
Maybe
So-
some rats.
Oops, sorry about that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You keep going. Yeah. You reach the door here. This one is ajar. It's open.
Okay.
As is the one opposite is open again. It's not open fully. It's open about 2 foot wide enough for a person to get through.
Can we see anybody in the vehicle bay?
No, it's empty with the exception of 2 tractors.
So if I say to Almaya then, hey, it might be worth just getting one of these ready to go.
Yeah, sure. I'll use my favourite one. The other one's a bit dodgy.
They're both the same, both quite small, but one of them is, you can check very quickly, is out of fuel, whereas one has got fuel in it.
Oh,
that's a relief.
I'll take the out of fuel one then.
So Almaya, you do know that normally to gain access to a tractor, you would get it booked out by the dispatch officer who would be in the office on your left here. There is a system in there that authorizes the key cards to run them. So you'll have to hack that system or use that system to get a key card for the tractor.
Okay, can I go in there and do that then?
That will be a Comtech roll without the dispatch officer there.
That's okay. So I've got 4 in wits and another 3 in Comtech, and quick question, Dave. On my stress level, I've got a black box in the first one. Does that mean I've already got 1 point of stress?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. That means I'm rolling 2 stress dice.
Does that mean we all started with the stress then? Because I've also got one.
Yes, you did. Sorry, I should have maybe specified that at the start.
So I'm actually on 5 then. What are you doing to me?
I need to take a moment soon.
I need to wax my mustache.
Is that a euphemism, Chris?
Yeah, not
Take
that
it as you will.
Yeah, not
Is
live
that
on
your-
the stream, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
1 success and 1 alien.
So roll for your stress then, Paul.
That is 1 plus 3 now, isn't it? 1 6-sided dice plus 3. Just check that off on there so I don't make. And I roll 4 plus 3 is another 7. Yay!
Yeah, you're doing this. The whole thing is getting a bit much, and you suddenly think, this will be recorded, so the dispatch officer will get pissed with me as well. You drop the thing on the floor. Your stress level goes up by 1. Nobody else's does because they're not in the room with you.
Oh,
I'm
thank
assuming.
God.
I dodged a bullet there.
But you do have now a key card to operate the tractor that has got enough fuel in it. Whilst Almaya is doing that, everyone else, what have you been doing? That takes him maybe a minute or 2 to do all that.
Should we just head straight for the maintenance bay?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
we could,
if he's doing that, have I got enough time to whip out my mirror and sort out my mustache just to drop my stress by 1?
Is that your signature item?
That is my signature item. Is a pot of Dapper Dan's hair cream.
Dapper Dan.
Yes, you can do that. I think you can take a moment there to
Awesome.
But
to
in
oil
that,
your
in,
mustache.
in
So
that
it's
case,
looking
should we all take,
marvellous now.
Sorry.
is that all of us who can?
yeah, I was saying, should we all
Take
take
a
that moment then?
couple of minutes.
No,
with
so
our-
this is his signature item, which means in a round you can use it. If you can invoke it, you then gain a point of stress back. It's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Then
one-
should we all take a moment to look at our sort of
Once-
Once we
things
get into the
calm down?
maintenance bay, we can maybe, if we can get into one of those
Sit there
smaller
and
rooms and
nervously
lock
shuffle
ourselves
the
in, we can
cards.
probably have a bit of a rest and just calm down for
Yeah.
half an hour or something, can't we? So let's get into the maintenance bay. I think I'm going to head into the maintenance bay anyway.
Okay.
Just remember, I don't know how long those cameras are going to be out in the casino.
We'll do it speedy. I'm making sure I stick with Lacamba.
Okay. Williams, are you going with Lacamba and Wait, or are you staying in the vehicle bay with Almaya and Lingard?
No, I think I'll stay here. Can I just sit around shuffling my signature item of cards? For... No nice relaxed shuffle.
I've allowed Lingard to do it. So yes, I think normally you'd need to perhaps invoke why it's relevant at that moment in slightly greater depth, but I'll let you off on this occasion.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys are going to be in there for a minute. So, Lakamba and Wait, you get down to the maintenance bay first. The door is shut. And this is another of those concertina, very tall doors.
Okay, is it locked? Can we pull it open?
You can pull it open, yeah.
Let's pull it open just far enough for us to squeeze through.
Yep. So the maintenance bay here appears to be empty. There are a couple of tractor chassis here and lots of tractor parts, maybe an engine in the corner. No intact tractors. This is a tool storage area. Well, they both are, and workshops. This has got roller shutters here, and they are currently down.
Are they openable? Are they locked, or can we roll them? Any noticeable way of opening them? A keypad or anything?
They are locked with a padlock on the ground, on a metal hook that's set into the concrete.
What about the little storeroom coming off the corridor?
That is a door with a keypad, and that is locked.
Okay,
yeah,
but we can try and open the keypad one though, can't we?
With a
contact.
Yeah. So I don't think any of you are actually mechanics, are you?
No, I'm not.
No. No. So you don't know the key code.
I'm an electrician, if that helps.
You could try and use
it.
contact against it. Absolutely.
What was your contact, Chris?
Before Chris gets there, can I have observation rolls, please, from Tony and Aaron?
With the stress on these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always with stress.
3 successes and 1 panic.
No successes or panic. I'm just going to ask him what he saw.
Rolling for panic is 6 in total.
You don't see anything. You hear what sounds like a whimper of possibly a child down this corridor here.
Okay. Well, I tell Lakamba that I can hear something down there. But I also mentioned that we probably don't want to get sidetracked still. I don't care who it is. We've got a job to do here.
Okay, yeah, Tony, you didn't hear it, so you don't know what the sound was.
So what, Lingard? What did it sound like? I didn't hear anything.
You know what? I'm not going to tell him actually.
Okay.
You're not? Okay.
No.
You're not going to tell me you heard anything?
No.
Okay, so I'm oblivious then. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No.
What's going on? So if we have a look around this maintenance bay, are there any kind of crates or stuff or cupboards of tools just in the maintenance bay bit we can access?
Yeah, there's drawers of wrenches and other sort of non-electronic tools like mechanical tools, that kind of thing.
Could we use one of those to try and open the roller doors?
You certainly could, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to basically search through and find something that I could heft as a weapon, like a big wrench or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can have that. That'll give you +2 to a heavy machinery roll to break open the shutter.
Okay, shall we just do it the old-fashioned way and just try and smash the padlock?
Can't hurt.
I have 6 in heavy machinery, so I'd have 8 dice with
Oh, nice.
with my +2 with my wrench, plus my
Yep.
4 stress dice, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and smash the padlock with a wrench. I get 2 successes, or 3 successes, and no panic.
Yeah, you basically break the padlock really neatly. It obviously looks broken, but it doesn't look mangled. And yeah, you can roll the thing up.
Yeah, I shall do that.
Okay, the rest of you will have caught up with them by now if you are coming back.
Is there anywhere I can talk to privately, Dave?
Send me a message on Discord.
On Discord, that's fine.
Dave,
Yeah.
as we headed back, can I grab the toolbox out of the tractor with no petrol?
Yes. It's not a very sophisticated toolbox. It's just a very basic toolbox.
There are a couple of wrenches in it and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's easy. It's just there. You can just take it. There's a nice little toolbox you can just grab if you wish.
Might come in handy with the safe.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have quite significant enough tools to get to it, but might be useful elsewhere.
Can we enter the little side office and start looking for a cutting tool? Or
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you haven't opened the shutters yet, I don't think, have you?
Okay.
So, as the others are coming down, can I just get you to make observation rolls, please? Connor, Paul, and Chris.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Observations, that's...
I got another 2 successes. No panic.
Oh no!
Don't
Oh
panic,
no!
don't panic!
Oh no! So I got 2 successes and 2 panics.
Why did I stay with you guys?
So roll for your panics. If you've got more than one, roll them both and tell me the worst roll.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 2 twice, so that would be 6.
6. You're just about holding it together there, Lingard.
It's
Only
getting
just,
stressful.
though. Only
It's
just.
getting stressful.
I got 10 for the first one and 10 for the second one.
Jeez.
It's a bit early to be in the 10s, Paul. Come on.
Paul, you've frozen. You've frozen by fear or stress. That means you failed your roll as well.
I didn't get any successes anyway.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
Colin, did you?
I didn't get any stress. Any?
But did you succeed?
Stress.
Did-
Yeah, I succeeded with 2 successes.
Okay. As you're coming out of the vehicle bay, you hear something like something like a noise, like dripping water or dripping fluid in the vehicle bay.
Something leaking? Is that something we should investigate, guys? I hear something's happening.
is that from the way they just came? Sorry.
Yes, so they're now halfway down the corridor, heading towards you. But then, as they're getting towards the end of the corridor, Connor, of the 3 of them, heard something. Paul, with your freeze, your stress level goes up by 1. And you think you heard something. You're not sure, but suddenly all the noises, all the clinking, all the dripping water have all got too much for you.
Most things have got too much for me now. I've got 7 points of stress.
7.
I picked up
Started.
I picked up 2 stress dice on the last one. Now he's just dumped me with another one.
So, Wait and Lacamba, you are at that roller door. If you want to roll that door up.
Certainly do.
Yes, do indeed.
Okay. Yeah, this is the workshop. There's lots of sorts of tools and stuff in here. The thing you notice first is a high-powered oxy torch, which is used for welding and for cutting. It's quite big. It's accompanied with a bottle of oxygen, and the two of them together are so heavy that they're actually on a small trolley to be pushed around.
Okay, well that says what we want, doesn't it? So
Yeah, I don't think we're sneakily carrying that thing up the stairs, though.
Mighty convenient.
I think we're going out on a tractor here. Okay, I will grab the trolley and start to wheel it out of the.
can we look
storage
around for
area.
anything else that may be in here that might be useful while we're here?
Yeah. Make an observation test. Those of you who are having a quick search in there, you can make an observation test. With your stress, of course.
Yeah, so, okay, I've got no successes and a panic.
Are we in there yet? Or
Yes, you're there now, yeah.
stopped in the corridor? Okay, 'cause,
Everybody is there now, yeah.
Everybody except me, because I'm frozen in the
You're only
corridor.
frozen for a round, Paul, so it's only about 10 seconds.
I've got
Okay.
1 success and a panic.
So roll your panic, Lingard.
11 dice, no successes.
So that's 8 this time.
8. You tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility suffer -2 until your panic stops, which would be a turn, which is 5 minutes. You tremble, Chris. Just finish this first. Yeah, you're searching through loads of stuff. You're grabbing things, and you push something on the top, and you see it slide along. And this is the reason why you start to tremble, because you realise these are they're called thermite strips. They're small little packets of explosives for blowing things open, and it's just about to fall off the edge of the bench when it stops. It kind of hangs there like the bus at the end of the Italian Job. That's kind of what makes you tremble, because actually, if they fall on the floor, they might have gone off.
Oh, jeez.
Hang on, guys, do we want this to break into the safe instead of...
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
It might be pretty useful.
So, did anybody
Have it,
else fail?
One success. Oh, just one success from me, no fails.
Okay, yeah, go on, Tom.
I was going to say I didn't succeed and I did panic.
Okay. So, wait, Aaron, you find a cutting torch
Oh, sweet.
with power of 3.
Okay.
Well, forget that big heavy welder thing then. If we've got the thermite strip and we've got a cutting torch, we're good to go. We don't want to take the tractor anywhere until we need to leave, because that's just an extra noise.
I agree with Lingard.
Yeah.
Who's carrying the thermite strips?
I've got the
Make
thermite
somebody
strips.
else.
Seeing as I nearly cacked to myself, I'll carry.
Can we trust you with them?
Well, why can't you?
Well, because
This one,
you're a nervous wreck.
You're shaking a bit there, mate.
I think maybe like Amber should.
I'm sure carrying
carry
the
these
extremely
things.
volatile, high explosive things is a good idea. Although I did panic as well, but my panic score was only 2 after my roll. So
Right, okay, yeah.
I'd like to take a moment to have a look at my signature item.
Well, this place is reasonably quiet.
should we hold up here for half an hour and just have a rest and get everyone to calm down before we move?
That would
That'd
be
be good.
amazing.
Let's get in,
Would be
pull the shutter back
real
down.
nice.
I'd like to look at my signature item and lose 1 point of stress as well. Get me down to 6.
Well,
What's your signature item, Paul?
My signature item is a photo of my long departed brother, who, after that shock I had in the hallway, I'm looking at now, thinking of him and how much fun we used to have when we were younger, and
Yeah, okay.
and the world was a simpler place.
Yeah, you've earned the point there. That's cool.
Isn't this something we can do to Isn't there a skill or something that we can do to get rid of panic here?
Well, can we just pull the shutters down and rest in this room for?
You can rest. Yeah,
half an hour?
if you rest for 5 minutes, you'll lose 1 point of stress.
So if we have 15 minutes, that's a pretty chunk. That's a pretty good chunk.
Yeah.
And that's not wasting too much time. So.
Yeah.
No.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, I agree. Except we still don't know when that camera's going to activate. But
I think if we carry on in the state we're in, we're going to make a mistake. We're carrying high explosive things. I think we should just sit down for a bit and calm down before we move on.
Who is carrying the thermite strips?
I am.
not me.
I mean, I'll carry them if you want.
There are 3 of them. They're half an encumbrance
Very
each.
unstressed.
Half each. So okay, I'll carry them.
1.5 for 3 of them.
Do you want to carry one of them, William? So we've got them spread around a bit in case one of us explodes.
So we got to stand apart then,
Yeah.
in case you don't want a chain reaction if one of
Okay,
them.
I'll carry 2 of them then, and I'll give one of them to Williams.
For your information, you probably would know this. It's a heavy machinery roll to use them safely.
Then I am going to.
Can we find any maintenance checks and stuff that we could use as self-defense?
Yeah, this place is full of wrenches. If you want to take a wrench,
I've got a wrench.
You can take one. Absolutely.
I would also like one in that case.
Yeah, you can just pick up. There's loads of them. That gives you the item. It's no bonus. It's 2 damage, and obviously it's engaged range. Yeah, there's quite a lot of a variety of heavy steel items here that you could take. There's a fire axe if you wanted it, although it gives you no difference in terms of mechanical difference.
Just flavour.
You know what? I'm going to take a fire axe so I can be Dylan.
I mean, sure.
Choose what you want. Yeah, there's
a weapon.
Yeah. So if you want something that you think might be here, feel free to ask. But for those of you, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so you will pick up something. You spend kind of 15 minutes huddling in the quiet. As you do that, whilst you're doing that, in that 15 minutes, the lighting level drops down to emergency level lighting. There's no signal. There's no announcements. You don't hear anything at all. The lights dim.
It's just power saver mode. I don't think someone's in here.
Might be worth trying to find a torch then.
I'm going to light up a cigarette because I've got them. Are there any aerosols in here, by the way? Spray cans.
Yeah, I think there are some spray cans in here. Yeah, WD-40, that kind of.
Yeah, that'll do. That's flammable.
So do we lose 3 points of stress?
You all lose 3 points of stress.
Can that take us to 0 stress?
It can, yeah.
Okay, nice.
If you lose 3
if you're
points,
fortunate enough to have that little stress.
Yeah.
As you're beginning to gather yourselves again, having done that, if you wanted to find a torch, you can. There are torches here. There are flashlights here.
Yeah, let's take some torches.
Yeah, I'll grab a torch.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, they each have 2 power.
Okay.
As you're sort of rooting around and having finished rested, you do hear in the distance, quite the long distance, the sound of pulse rifle fire.
Damn.
Well, that sounds serious.
Is it in the direction we're going? Well, can we discern direction?
I can't really tell in here. It's kind of coming through the ventilation. It could really have come from anywhere.
Okay.
And can you bring up the map again so we can determine our next course of action?
Back the way we came, I guess, because that was near
up the way into C block.
Yeah, because then we can pop out the block, can't we? And the airlock and go to the casino.
Why don't we go up the stairs?
Oh no,
we were originally going to come down.
So, which way did you want to go then, guys? Let me know if you want anything different.
So, are we heading for the ground floor entrance of the casino? Is that the plan?
No, I got confused. Sorry, I forgot that was the plan to go through the.
My mistake earlier. The entrance to the casino is on the north wall, not the south wall. You can see it there on the map.
No, there we go. It's loading.
Right, in a little alleyway.
Can you zoom in a bit, Dave?
Yeah, of course. So there's Tannen's Casino on the ground level. You access it from outside. But yeah, that's the main door there.
See, we could go. Go
Unless
and have a
you
look.
want-
Sorry, Connor, go on.
Unless we want to go in that disused corridor, which would take us directly to
The
top
safe.
floor anyway.
Yeah.
We would have to cut through the door. Because it's...
True.
Yeah.
True.
So the other plan I was thinking of, we could go and have a look in the vehicle bay and see if we can get out through the vehicle entrance slope, and that will just take us outside, and we can then just walk around, get in the ground floor door.
That makes sense if they're shooting inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, if these things are snake things are running around in here, then that might be better to go outside.
The possible issue with that is that if they've turned back on the cameras, if they've noticed it was off, then we might have to find a way past that,
That is a valid point.
the ground floor. Whereas obviously if we
Yeah,
go to
but
the
it-
top floor, we won't have that issue at all.
But it sounds like they're rather busy doing something else at the moment.
Possibly, but there might also be people in the control hub, with comms to them, sort of sending them around. So
True.
that's what I'd do if I was hunting down snakes.
What sort of time difference would it be, though? How long would it take us to cut through the door compared to just trying to get out and go up?
The door, you'd think you'd probably cut through the door pretty quickly. You'd only have to cut through the lock.
Right, okay. Seems reasonable.
But it's a bit of a longer route to get to the casino. But
I mean, well, we'd just go back to where we were, wouldn't we? So that'd take us up to C1, and then I suppose we'd still have to go back through B.
Because
We'd have to
if
go
we
back
wanted
through
to
B
take
and
the
A.
most direct route, we could just go up the stairwell into E block. However, it's also there's
Right next to Ops.
Right next to the command center.
We sort of have to go that way to get to that corridor anyway.
If we were going to go for upstairs, yeah. I know. I feel like it might be easier just to come out the vehicle bay door.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to go kind of back that way now, don't we?
However,
So-
I did hear stuff
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
left, coming from the
What did
vehicle bay.
you heard stuff or in the vehicle bay?
Just like some dripping or something.
Dripping doesn't sound that bad, does it?
Yeah, but it wasn't happening when we were in there.
Okay, vote. Let's have a vote then. Are we going to try and go out the vehicle bay and around outside, or upstairs and across the inside corridor?
I think inside corridor is probably safer.
Whatever you think, like Amber.
Paul, you're muted there if you were speaking.
The camber in
No, sorry, I'm dealing with something here.
Sorry.
I'm still wondering whether the easiest thing to do is just go out the vehicle bay.
Well, should we
Or
have
the
a
little
look,
side door.
just see if we can get through there?
I don't particularly, after what made me freeze, I don't particularly want to go back in the vehicle bay, but A, there's a vehicle in there that I'd rather like to be able to drive, and B, we know there's a door, side door, don't we?
Yeah, and our
Plus, if we
getaway
always
does
have
kind
that
of.
door open. It will make the getaway quicker.
Connor, can I just ask you to speak up, please? You're still quite quiet, mate, if you can.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. If we shall I repeat it, or did everyone hear?
No, I think we had.
Okay.
Okay, I vote for going into the vehicle bay and having a look and seeing if we can open the door to the vehicle exit.
Yeah, I'm going with my buddy.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
Fine.
What about?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start heading back towards the vehicle bay then.
Are you all going that way? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you come back down. You come into the vehicle bay. The vehicle entrance over here is closed at the moment.
Where is it? Say Altmire. Where is that normally opened from? Can you just open it at the door, or is there separate control to open the door?
No. So next to it, doesn't show on this map. Next to it, there is a little booth that you can enter, like a car park booth with a door on either side, and you can enter it. You can get in and out that way without opening the vehicle bay door, but also that's where you control the door opening.
Can I, while they figure out how to get the door open, can I have a look around the vehicle bay for what could have possibly caused that sound from earlier?
Yeah, you certainly can. Make a observation roll, Connor, and then we'll come back to you in a moment. So who's doing what with the vehicle entrance?
Who's got best contact?
Well, let's all head over. Let's kind of stick together and all head over there. And then whoever's got the best contact, try and open the door. I've got 4 dice.
I've got seven dice plus 3 stress.
I think, Chris, weren't you good at contact?
Contact, yeah, 6.
And everybody can assist, I think. I mean, I certainly can, and Lakamba, I think, can.
I'll allow one person to assist because it's a cramped area. You can't get 4 people working on the same.
No, I understand. I just mean one of us.
Yeah,
there's plenty of people.
I'll give it a go.
Who's doing it then?
Yeah, I think you're the best at contact, Altmire, so I think you are.
2, 4, 6, 7 plus 3 stress.
Plus one for help
Oh,
from one of us.
plus 1 for help. 1, 2, 3 successes, no stress.
Nice.
Yeah, no trouble. The door is at your mercy. Connor, what did you make on your observation roll?
I failed initially, but I took a stress to re-roll it. I got 3 successes. However, I did get a panic, so I'll roll that now.
Yeah, roll the panic.
It's a 6 total.
Okay, you're okay. I'm going to Discord to you what you see.
Okay.
The have I opened the main door or just the side door?
You can open either.
Group, which one do you want me to do?
Main one, surely. Aren't we just going to walk up?
Well, I was wondering whether it's worth opening the main door and I'll drive the tractor out. Bit nearer the casino.
Yeah, the only downside to that is it might be more likely to attract attention.
Guys, I think there's been some sabotage gone on. We've got a
Sabotage?
fuel leak in the tractor.
The one that had fuel in it?
Well, it looks like fuel. I assume that's...
No, I mean, there was one with fuel and there was an empty one. Is it the...
I don't know, Dave?
It was the one, the one with fuel.
And it smells like fuel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not.
Can anybody here repair that? I don't think there was any mechanics there, was there?
Heavy machinery roll will...
I could have a go. I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm not a mechanic, but I'm not, I could give it a go.
You've got the highest heavy machinery, I think.
I'm going to go over and have a look then. So where's this fuel dripping from, Williams?
I point it out, I guess.
Yeah, Tony, you can see there's a fuel pipe under the tractor. Looks like it's been cut with something sharp.
Yeah, shit. It looks like someone's done this on purpose.
Perhaps right after we left as well, because I don't recall hearing dripping before we left.
What the hell are the company up to? Are they trying to stop us leaving?
I mean, the vehicle was fine when I checked it out.
So it could have been Almayer, Lingard, or Willems.
Well, why would I point it out if I did it?
I don't know, maybe to stir up some trouble.
Maybe.
Also, why are we doubting ourselves all of a sudden? We're all on the same side here.
Because Almayer checked it and it was fine, and then you all of a sudden go over there and find fuel leaking all over the floor. Looks a bit suspicious to me.
Yeah, guys, come on.
Why would I A, have heard it, B, be looking for it, and then point it out when I do find it?
Yeah, come on. Williams is no corporate stooge. I'm sure he wouldn't have been sabotaging, trying to stop us getting out of here.
If I wanted to stop you guys, the heist from going down, there's much more better methods I could have done than this.
I think the company's up to something. They're trying to stop
I could have
people
told
leaving.
you that the safe was was the real safe, the fake one. I could have done all stuff like that. I don't know why you're having a go at me here. Come on.
It was just a 1 in 3 chance, was all.
I don't think it was one of us that did this. I'm going to get down and see if I can see. Can I repair this pipe?
Make a heavy machinery roll to see if you can patch it up.
Okay, that's 3 successes and no panic.
Okay, yeah, you can patch that up brilliantly. That's no trouble at all. It's a fairly simple repair. There isn't a lot of fuel in it, and the amount of fuel left in the kind of the refueling canister next to it, you can guess probably won't get you as far as processor 23, which is 50 kilometers away. Not with all of you on board anyway.
So, guys, who's not coming? Joking.
Well,
we're
we're buddies.
Well, I'm the driver. I'm the wheelman.
Is there any?
So, is there any other kind of fuel storage around that we could access?
No, this is all the fuel that's available.
Well, it'll have to do when we get here. We can
So
always
taking it with us.
Can you make a group roll for observation, please?
So is that the highest person?
The highest goes, yeah.
All right, so it's probably me, as I'm 8 plus my stress dice.
Yeah.
It's 2 successes.
Okay, you're having this conversation in here, down at the vehicle bay doors. You're stood by the booth, which has got glass windows, so you can see up here. As you're talking, you can see at least 1, if not 2, shadows against the dim sort of skylight behind, because the sky is always very dim and grey here. But they're definitely shadows. They're bloody hell not human, and they are big, and they are walking across the entrance, but very slowly, kind of sniffing the air.
Does anyone?
So who didn't see the dead body? I think it was it Wait?
Me and
I
Almayer, I
didn't
don't
see
think.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see it.
this is the first time you've seen this shadowy thing, and it's terrifying. You both take a point of stress.
Telling you, man, they're not snakes no more.
Right.
As you talk,
So
one of them stops and turns. It's got a horrible long kind of head that you can make out. It tops and it seems to turn it in your direction as you're talking.
Close the
The
door.
door is
Yeah.
still shut.
Or get in the tractor and
Almost.
run the fucker over.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Oh,
it's not gonna-
I'm game.
I'm game. I'm game for that.
Whatever it is, it's not going to
Scramble
like
away
being
from the
run
door.
over by a big tractory thing, is it?
So Paul, which door did you open, or whoever made the contact roll?
I think we agreed. We
Open the
we
whole
never
thing, yeah.
quite agreed which one, but then we said about opening the whole one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we opened the big door.
So the big door is fully open.
I'm going to
Well,
run. Sorry,
one of the shadows has disappeared. The other shadow is standing at the top. Again, you can't really make out it's exactly what it is, but it's a huge shadow. But it seems to be interested in what's going on in the vehicle bay.
Okay, can I run across and jump in the driver's seat of the tractor and plug the card in?
You can, yeah.
I'm going to run after him and also jump in the back of the tractor.
I would
Same,
like
I'm
you
sticking with Lacamba.
gentlemen to please be drawing initiative. So Paul has basically broken the spell by making the run.
Okay.
So he got that action off.
We need to do an order though, because obviously otherwise we'll get duplicates.
Yeah. So I'm going to go first. Okay. You're quite lucky with that. Right. Paul, you did act first, so draw first, please.
5.
Yep, that's good. Doesn't really matter the rest. So Chris.
2.
Yep. Tony.
1.
Connor.
7.
Yep. And Aaron.
4.
Yep, that's all good. Tony, you act first.
Okay, I'm running.
This thing's obviously seen Almaya running, and you hear this terrible, the loudest kind of squealing hiss you've ever heard in your life.
I'm running after Alma, jumping in the tractor into the passenger section.
Yeah. So you can get one person in the back or one person in the front next to him.
Oh, I'll go in the front next to them as I'm first there.
Yep. Okay. Chris. Lingard.
I'm doing the same. I'm bolt into the tractor.
Yeah, so you can jump in the back. 5. Paul. No, Aaron. 4s.
I'm also going after my buddy, Lacamba.
Are you jumping in the back of the truck as well?
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a squeeze to get in there, but 5s. Almaya. You're muted, Paul.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm putting my toe down. I'm straight out.
Okay.
Williams isn't in there though. Williams is still leaving Williams there outside. Let Williams get in first.
Okay,
Yeah, leave the sabotage. You're outside.
Fine, you guys
You're
run towards
accelerating.
him. I'm running away.
He's a weak colonist. Let's ditch him.
Well, you're accelerating towards
He's
it.
not. He's a good, hard-working kid. Let him in the tractor.
This isn't
Let him in the tractor.
This isn't a fast acceleration, so it's beginning to chug up the ramp. So the creature, whatever it is, gets its action before you manage to hit it, and it's.
Sorry, I was going to say Williams can jump on the back. Go. Sorry, Dave.
That's all right. This creature seems to crouch down in a very sort of cat-like, leopard-like kind of way. It suddenly becomes very bunched up on itself, but then it leaps in all long black taloned limbs with a long tail straight towards the cab.
Oh, got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, this may not have been the best plan.
It's landed right on front of the cab. Its claws are kind of digging in through the metal. Its head is sort of bashing against the glass, and it's riding along with you.
Williams might be in the best place.
You're good.
Williams is going to survive.
Your action, Connor.
I'm going to run the other way towards
Bring them up.
the cargo bay doors, I think. Is the cargo bay doors the ones that did we shut them or were they open? They were open, weren't they?
No, I think all of the doors in the vehicle bay are open at the moment.
Okay, well, I want to run towards the cargo bay and I guess I won't shut the door in case you guys are about to run after me.
Yeah, okay, you're kind of
I'll
running
just
back along
watch
here.
from there.
Okay, right, fine. You all had your actions, haven't you? So it's the creature's second action, and this time it's looking in through the glass, and it's going to do a signature attack against the glass to try and get to you. Paul, because it's coming for you. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Tony.
Yeah, I should have got in the back.
Almaya. He's going for Almaya. Almea, roll d6 for the signature attack it's making against the glass. And you're muted as well. 6. Okay. It's leaning up against it. Its mouth peels back. It's got malevolence. It's got these steel-like teeth. Suddenly its mouth opens and another mouth from inside leaps out and smashes into the glass. It's not close enough to hit you, but it comes in and comes out. The glass around you shatters, and you're now looking this thing right in the face. Lakamba,
I'm glad I didn't get on the tractor.
Scream.
I think there's probably the scream.
Use the bomb you've got. Blow yourself up with it.
I'm not sure. I guess I'm just going to smack it, try and knock it off the front of the tractor with my wrench.
Okay, that's a close combat roll, but under the circumstances, you can have -2 dice, Tone, because you're bouncing along in this tractor and you're just trying to prop the thing.
-2. Okay, this is going to go well. Okay, I've got 1 success, but I think I am going to push this.
Okay, take stress.
Yeah. So I've got 2 successes and a no panic. So it does 2 damage. Can I do a stunt with my other success and just kind of knock it off?
If it gets through its armor.
Okay, yeah.
So it has quite a lot of armor.
I forgot about its armor.
It just kind of slides off this sort of rib thing that it's got. And you give it quite a big blow, but it just skims straight off its hard outer skeleton.
Where it's sitting on the front, if we kind of rammed into a wall head on, would it be between us and the wall?
Yes.
So I'm going to say,
The glass is broken, so just squeeze
It would be closer.
Yeah, it might kill it. Just a suggestion, Elmar, you're driving.
You do have a fast action left, Tone, if you wish to shout against the wall or something. Then
yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say, yeah, look, ram it against the wall.
Lingard is your action. You're hanging on in the back here.
Do you reckon I can scoot forward and try and whack it and try the same thing? Do I get the gist that this is what we're trying to do? Is just trying to knock it forward to ram it?
I think you could, if you wanted to, you could lean over that front seat and try and whack it in the head with the end of your wrench. Yeah.
Give it a go.
So -2 dice to close combat though, because of the circumstances.
Okay, so 2. So that's going to be 2. Oh, and a stress. That's poor odds. That. It's failed, so I'll push.
Okay. Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay. It's let's see what its armor does. Again, pretty much what happened with Lakamba. Yeah, you kind of hit it, but it sort of slips off its shiny exoskeleton.
So I'll just shout with my fast action. What the hell is this thing? Oh dear.
Yeah, I have to be honest, I am slightly regretting the suggestion that we try and run it over in the tractor.
It's how I want to go out if we're going to go out. So...
Okay, it's Aaron. Aaron, it's what's your name? Wait, it's Wait's turn.
Yeah, I'm just. I'm trying to decide what's riskier here.
Okay, we're in the middle of things, so 5.
I will draw my pistol.
Okay.
And fire.
You got a gun?
Well, he held that out on us, didn't
he? Drawing's the slow action, the fast action, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can't. You said -1. Is that right? 3. Yeah. I'm going to push it. 2 successes.
2. Okay. It's got no special effect otherwise. So yeah, your blast hits it.
Oh, so I actually had a bonus from the pistol. I forgot. An extra success.
Okay, 3 successes.
3 successes. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about the bonus.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you hit it. You blast it. The bullet smashes straight through its head, if that's what you'd call it. You've given it quite a nasty shot. As it kind of like squeals and reels, lots of yellow blood splurts out. And as it's shaking its head from the pain, or what looks like the pain, this yellow stuff splashes everywhere. But everywhere it lands, it starts to hiss and burn and eat through everything it lands on, like the most voracious acid you've ever seen. Sadly, for those people sat in the front, this acid is going to hit them. So I'm going to go with Lakamba first. It sort of splashes on you and it's sort of burning for 1 point of damage. So it's burning, it's painful, but it's not. And then Almea. Again, similarly, a similar sort of splashes across you as well, burning through your clothes, causing 1 point of damage to your health, and you're burning too. But it's your action, Almea. Your tractor is rumbling along at a decent pace at the moment.
Can I jam the brakes on as a free action?
No, you can as a fast action, but not as a free action.
A fast action, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
That'd leave me one more fast action, wouldn't it?
That'll give you a slow action left.
But
you can use a slow action as a fast action if you want.
What I'd like to try and do is jam the anchors on and at the same time pull out the lighter and spray can I had and use it like a flamethrower.
Okay, I'll allow you to hit the brakes and draw them, but you won't get an attack this round.
Okay, I'll do that. Hopefully jamming on the anchors will make it fly off the front like in all good movies. Shush, Connor. I know what you're going to say. Because in part, as you're doing that, you're bracing yourself for the break, which nobody else is. So, Almea, make a pilot roll. I think it's just a straight pilot roll for this. See whether you skid or not. 3 + 4. Oh, beautiful. 3 successes. No stress.
Okay. So everybody in the vehicle, except Almea, has to make a mobility roll at -2, as does the beast that is on. And this is the attempt to not get flung into the windscreen.
Dave, do I have my agility score back from when I froze?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I'm going to say if not, it's -1. So that's okay. So it's still
it's been more than a turn, hasn't it? So
yeah, it does.
Stress with this as well.
I succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Wait and Lakamba, how did you do?
1 success.
Also, one success.
Okay, you're all losing a fast action for your next round because you've basically been tumbled about in this thing. The creature just hangs on.
Nice try.
6. It's the creature's turn, and he is going for you, Almea. So,
thanks.
Did you wish to roll your signature attack, or shall I?
Just a roll during death, or?
I'll let you do it.
Okay. Shall I use one of my metal dice because they never roll 6s? I rolled my metal dice earlier, 10 of them, and I rolled 7 1s. Anyway, right, here we go.
Watch it come up 6 now. 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
1.
Gaze. So the xenomorph has kind of leaned this long head in right towards you, Almea, and it's staring right. It seems like in through your eyes and into your soul. you're completely mesmerized by the kind of the dread. I mean, this thing is almost beautiful. It's so kind of awesome. You stand or you sit in awe of this creature. You gain +1 stress and must make an immediate panic roll.
Thanks again.
Well, it could have been bloody worse, couldn't it?
Yes, but now I've got 5 stress, and I rolled a 2, so that's 7.
Nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of everybody in the truck goes up by 1.
Looks like I've picked the right place to sit out this.
Yeah, don't get cocky. There could be more of these things around.
And it's your go,
Connor,
Connor.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going their way, really. Just gonna wait here and see if it plays out any better, and if it looks like it's taking a turn for the worst, I'll bolt.
Okay. Fine.
No way I'm hanging around for this.
The alien gets its second action of the round, which again is going for you, Almea.
Doesn't like you.
Did you want to roll, or shall I again, Paul?
I've started rolling 60, so you can roll it.
Right, okay.
If you could, yeah.
It's a 2. Okay, but the creature's playing with you, but what it actually does, it's playing with you, but not to kill you. The target is knocked to the ground and drops all handheld items. What it's done is it's reached in, it's grabbed you by the chest, and it's thrown you out of the truck. I think I am going to give you a point of damage for that as you land in a heap on the ground. You gain +1 stress and must make another panic roll. You guys have just seen this thing lean in and then grab Almea like he's a rag doll and throw him almost over its shoulder out onto the ground.
I have 7 stress, and I rolled. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I've miscounted. Hold on. Yeah, I've got 7 stress,
7.
and I rolled a 1.
Okay, so that's 8. So you land on the ground trembling uncontrollably. All your skill rolls using agility are at -2. But you're prone, you're down on the ground in a big heap. But that could have gone significantly worse than it did. Nakamba, it's your action.
So, how far in front of the tractor has Almaya fallen?
10 feet, maybe? 3 or 4
And
meters?
is there space? Are we still in the on the kind of up ramp out of the?
Yes.
So is there space if I jumped into the driver's seat? Could I drive around him?
Yes.
Running him
You're
over?
basically just halfway up the ramp, effectively.
And having thrown Almaya out of the front window, what's the alien thing doing now? Is it where's it facing? What's its attention on? Does it look like?
You don't know. It's just finished. This is kind of like half a second after it's thrown Almea out. So if you want to stop and watch and see, then fine, but that'll be your round.
Okay, can I
That's what I'm doing.
jump over into the driver's seat?
I'll let you have that with a fast action.
It's
Yeah.
a fast action. Okay, I'm going to do that, and the alien's still close enough for me to give it a whack with my
Didn't
wrench.
they lose their
Yes.
fast actions?
That's a
we
good
did.
point.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Well done. Well remembered, Connor.
Squealer.
You love
Yeah.
playing like Connor, don't you? Because, hang on, GM, you forgot that they're actually about
I'd
to
have-
die. Hang on.
Got away with it. It wasn't for the pesky kid.
There with his popcorn going, this is great.
See, that's what that little trap
I'm going to jump over into the driver's seat then, so that'll be my only action on it.
Yeah.
I'm getting into the driver's seat.
Okay. Lingard. It's your action. But you lose your fast action, but you still have a slow.
Okay. God, what can we do here? I'm going to exit the vehicle.
Out the back.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And which way are you heading?
I'm going to head towards Willems.
Yeah. Okay. So in that move, you're into the vehicle bay, but you're not with Willems quite yet.
Yeah.
Aaron, it's your action on 4s.
I will open fire again. Is it still at -1, or has he moved away enough?
No, you can just. This is normal now. So -1 was because there were so many people around. A small window.
So 3 for agility, 1 for combat, 1 for bonus, 3 for panic, and we've got 1 success and 1 panic, and the panic is 4.
Okay, you're okay, but in the moment you've just bang, 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 bang. You've emptied your clip as you're panicking and firing at him. It does. You do hit him though. And take a
Okay, I'll take that.
I had forgotten the acid splash on you guys. I'll do it when it comes to the alien's turn. But Tone, you are taking another acid splash from this blast because again, it's still right in front of you, and you take another 1 point of damage from the splash. But it's still up. It looks wounded, but it's still up. And it's the aliens' go. I think its first action is it reaches and it kind of tears the top off the tractor like somebody opening up a can of sardines. Because it's pissed off at you, Wait, because you've been shooting it and it's hurting.
Oh no.
But 7s, it's Connor's action. It's taking all the top off.
Yeah, this is going good. Well, not good, but it's safe from here. So, I'll just beckon for Lingard to run over, and and if they're looking,
I'm coming.
I'm just basically waiting by the door for things to develop.
Okay. So the alien now having totaled the top of this vehicle, there are 2 targets in there. It's most likely to go for Wait because he's firing the gun, but I'm going to roll a dice. 1 to 2, he goes for Lakamba. 3, 4, 5, 6, he goes for Wait. And he goes for Wait. No. So Aaron, did you wish, so he basically steps over Lakamba to get to you, and did you want to roll for your signature attack, or shall I?
I'm going to let you do it. Your dice seem to be on fire in terms of being friendly.
I'll roll the metal one again. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, 6.
No, it's not a 6. It reaches in, and again, it grabs you, and again, sort of lifts you up and chucks you onto the ground towards Almea. You're going to take 1 point of damage from the throw as you hit the ground. You take a point of stress, having been lifted up by this thing, like you would lift up, I don't know, a toy teddy bear. And you must make an immediate panic roll as you land in a heap on the ground.
6 in total.
Okay, you're prone, but you're okay. You kind of landed next to Almea, almost like this alien is sort of putting you over there for safekeeping for the moment, kind of thing.
Getting still ready.
Lakamba, it's your action.
Oh, so the alien is now just still sitting on top of the tractor.
Kind of just behind you now, yeah.
I'm going to jump out of the tractor and try and dive underneath it.
Okay. You can do that. Absolutely, that's fine. Are you trying to hide under there, or are you just getting under there?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to basically get it between something between me and this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So the alien's on top of the tractor. I'm going to go under the tractor, so hopefully it can't see me. And with those other guys there, hopefully you'll forget I'm there. It's my plan.
It's like the ravenous bug-blooded beast of trial. Yeah. If it can't,
I know it might not be a good plan, but it's the best I've got.
Okay, cool. Lingard, it's your action.
And I'm running. And I'm going to tell. I'm just going to shout to Willis, "Get ready to shut the door! That thing's lethal!"
So you're running through the door here, through the vehicle bay, and are you stopping there, or are you just carrying on sprinting down the corridor?
Bye, Willems.
Not even.
I've seen enough.
For holding the door open.
Corporate stooge.
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, it's your action. So you are prone, so you need to spend a fast action to stand up.
Indeed. So I stand up. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be another fast action to switch weapon, isn't it?
I'll allow you to stand and switch at the same time in one fast action.
I stand and switch to the fire axe, and I lob it.
Okay. That's going to be
piss it off.
That's going to be a ranged attack, but at -2 because this obviously isn't designed as a ranged attack weapon.
Okay.
When you look at it this way, he's going to get its attention.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's on the right side.
Okay, so God's sake, 1 success and 1 panic.
Okay.
And the panic roll is a total of 10.
10. Okay. You freeze. So this thing is thrown at you, or you throw this thing at it. It catches it. And it's just kind of looking at you, and you've frozen with fear as this thing looks down at you. Your stress level goes up by 1, as does Almea's, because he's right next to you. You hear some pulse rifle fire. You don't know where from. It's not very close. Hang on, let me just share the screen again. But the tunnel here, as it's coming up, there you can see the sky. And this alien seems to cock its head for a moment, and then it leaps up onto the side and disappears into the darkness.
Whew.
It's all right, Lingard. You can come back. Just run away.
I'm not sure we want Lingard back.
Oh dear. Says the guy who had the gun the entire time.
Yeah.
It was needed. It was necessary.
Yeah, but you could have told us you had it as well.
Why?
Well, we are supposed to be working together on this heist thing, aren't we?
It might have been needed. It might not have been.
You know,
I did not want
highest
to
level of trust within the group, does it? if you don't tell?
encourage any sort of untoward behaviour.
Is that why you were getting so threatening earlier? You're going to shoot me for thinking I was going to
Hey,
betray you.
I did not threaten you. I was just pointing out that there was a potential one of 3 of you. You've always been, you know, seeing me in a bad light. I'm the one that wounded that thing.
Lingard, are you still running, or are you coming back, or what are you doing?
I'm assuming I heard Willem shout me saying it had gone.
Yeah.
So I'll just turn around and go, what do you mean it's gone?
It ran back out there. It's left. The others are still just sitting around, hiding under a truck.
So we should go and close the door then.
Yeah, we don't want to go up there.
No, but I think we want to get them in here and shut the door.
Yep.
I don't think
Paul,
we
you
go
can
out
act.
there.
You're just prone.
I I think I'd like to get in that tractor and drive away as fast as possible.
What? That's so.
What state's the tractor in? Because the acid was burning through it.
And Lacamba and Wait, if you want to come with me, there are seats. It's not going to be very
We're
comfortable.
not invited.
You're inside. We can't have this conversation. You're inside.
I mean, I'm assuming we sort of walked out or are talking loudly enough to be able to communicate. You're not that far.
Don't think we want to be shouting down the corridor with these things around, do we?
Yeah.
So I think we're definitely not talking loud enough for you to hear us if you're still down.
I am not talking loudly.
Well, we'll wander over then.
Wait, do you want to get in this thing and make a bug out?
I still want to get my money.
Come on, we could still get round there to quickly get this safe and then get out of here.
That is
How
what
are we going to escape? On what? On foot? 50 k's outside in this.
Well, we don't have to walk 50k, do we? We'll get... How far do we think we'll get with the fuel that's in the tractor?
You might be able to get to Processor 1, possibly, which is 5 kilometres away.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Somewhere
Plus, now
far away from here has got to be better than...
Roomier. Sort of.
Well,
Try and speak up a bit again, please, Connor.
Sorry, I'm just saying that now the roof's gone, it's a little roomier in there, so... You can all
So it
fit.
doesn't rain on the way, so...
Yeah, I mean, but as long as it gets us to the processor, we can pop out and pop inside. I'm up for that, like Amber. I'm up for finishing this raid and then...
We're not equipped to deal with those things.
Yeah, well, we're not trying to. We
weren't trying to fight that one.
Yeah, but
it just happened.
Ran
To be
away.
fair, we were trying to run it over, weren't we? That was intentional and possibly a mistake.
it might not have been the best course of action.
Seems like a good idea at the time.
But I think it was coming for us anyway, so at least, well...
We could have tried to shut the door rather than fight it.
So I think we definitely want to get out of here. But the question is, do we want to try and get this money out of the safe first?
Well,
right.
we might as well.
But do we want to go on foot in the outside area? Because they've run that way. That does not sound like a nice...
No, we drive round in the tractor, get as close as we can, jump in.
Yeah.
Jump out of the tractor, get in the building as soon as possible, get the safe, get out.
So if you see the map here, guys,
Quick in and out job.
You are currently kind of here on the up ramp. If you can see the map.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the casino is there. It's about 50 yards away.
So we could just run there now and then run back.
Maybe a bit further, but not much.
To be honest, this thing ripped the roof off the tractor. We're not necessarily going to be any safer in the tractor, and it might attract more attention. So I vote we just run for it. Bring the stuff that we need, the cutting torch and the explosives.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Who's got the cutting torch?
I do.
That'd have been a really good weapon, wouldn't it?
Acid splash.
Well, it would have been if you didn't have a gun, but there you go.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we didn't really know about the acid splash until we got splashed with acid, did we?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was questioning at the time, to be fair. It was whether I'd make it through. I'd have only have had 2 dice.
The thing I'd like to point out, though, is it jumped up onto looking at the map from the vehicle entrance, it jumped up onto the right-hand side wall and disappeared to the right down that lovely corridor on the right-hand side between E1 and the casino.
Well, it disappeared over here somewhere. You don't know where it went after it jumped over the top.
Can't see your mouse.
Okay, sorry. I'm on the wrong. So when I bring out so I can see. Can I have another? No, hang on. Let me. I just have to stop sharing for a moment and reshare.
I'm just worried that you're suggesting that we walk down the way it went.
So basically, if you can see the map now,
Yep.
It's here. It jumped up onto the ledge up here and then disappeared. But once it obviously went out of sight, you don't know which way it went. But That was the last you saw of it.
See, I like
you
the
wanna
idea of going in the direction that we know it didn't go, which is to the left and up through the left hand.
It's an awfully long
Yeah.
diversion.
Drive
Oh, you
round.
mean outside though?
Outside.
Outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair enough.
Not really.
I'm quite happy with that. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that plan again?
So where we are, just outside the ramp,
Yeah,
we're
down
going
here.
to go to the left and around up to C1 and that bit in the middle and where
Okay,
the
yeah.
casino is. Yeah.
Right, you're going to drive around there like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you
Well, not
walking or
drive.
driving?
On foot.
Well, let's drive the car up there. It's faster and it's easier to get away.
Fair enough.
It's like
I agree that speed's more
a few meters.
a thing now
or not
than being
literally.
quiet. Like
Okay.
we don't want to hang around here any longer than we need to.
Paul got in the driving seat, so it's up to you whether you drive or not, Paul.
Yeah, I'm getting in the tractor. I'm sitting in the back though. Oh no, I'm not. The roof's off anyway, isn't it? So I'll get in the front.
Yeah. So one more can get inside the tractor and the other two will have to hang on the outside. But there's plenty of things to hang on
That'll
to
be
now.
fine.
There's plenty of handholds.
I'm just going to
So-
walk alongside it.
Okay. So I'm going to drive around to the left
Yeah.
and then up to between where that, can you go up a little bit, up a bit with your mouse, up a bit, stop, about there. No, not going to go in there. Park the tractor just about there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then all we have to do is run into that little bit in the casino, out, back into it, in the tractor, off ski.
What can possibly go wrong?
Okay.
Let's go.
About a dozen things.
As you drive around, the weather's pretty bad. The visibility's pretty poor. There is still some lighting from the base, even though it's on, seems to be on emergency power. But there's enough to see. It's not like it's pitch black or anything by any means. As you're driving around, can I have a group observation roll, please, from whoever's the best at observation?
I guess I'm observing.
Can we help? Because we might all be looking
Yeah.
around.
Can I have an extra die of help? Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll an extra dice. Let's roll it in the dice tray. 2 successes.
Okay. You can't seem to see any activity at all. The place seems deserted as far as you can tell as you're driving around. Okay, Paul, yeah, you get up to your parking spot without any problems.
So I guess
Okay.
we
Get out and head in towards the door into the casino.
So, is the door open?
The door's probably locked, but you would know the code to get in, Williams, because you work at the casino.
Yeah. Well, I'll input the code and.
Yep, the door opens. Yep. So this place is. It used to be a kind of an old storage sort of container, really, before it was turned into the casino. The ground floor is all sort of gaudy red and gold paint. It's kind of got really sort of it's like mutton dressed as lamb. The bling that it's got there all looks a bit tired. The floors are sort of wooden, so that they're easy to clean. Cashier's desk on the ground floor that you go past as you walk in, and then there's a spiral staircase which goes up to the upper floor. It seems empty.
Okay. Can we?
Dave,
Yes.
sorry, before we left the truck, could I have picked up the spray can and lighter, please? Because I need another cigarette for a kick-off.
Yeah.
And
That's no trouble. They kind of got dropped in the cab when you got grabbed and thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna head upstairs.
Yeah. So there's a spiral staircase that goes up to the upper level. I don't think we have a floor plan particularly for it, but you can look from the top of that down into the bottom level, but then there's a wide area with private tables, and there's a room at the back, which is where the safe is, according to Willems.
All right, yeah. I'll run up and head on in with him.
Okay, are the rest of you going in?
Yeah, I think so. I definitely am.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the room at the back is like a little office, really. There's a little cabinet which looks like a set of drawers, but actually you open it, and behind there's a little safe, quite a big safe, really, about probably 2 foot by 2 foot safe, pretty heavy. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, we're going to blow the safe now.
Would it be possible?
Yep.
I was going to say, would it be possible to actually move the entire safe and just take that with us and open it when we need to?
If you had that handy little trolley that you found in the maintenance thing, you might be able to get it on that. You might struggle to get it down the stairs. You might have to push it off the edge, but otherwise, no, it's going to be too heavy to carry.
Okay.
Thermite it is.
Blow it now then. So how do we work this thermite stuff?
Hang on. Is there a couch and stuff in here?
There will be, not in this office room. This office is very small, but there will be a couch and cushions and stuff on the upper level somewhere. Yeah.
Can I suggest if you're going to thermite the safe, we get cushions and things and stick it over the top of it all to try and muffle the blow a bit? Muffle the sound slightly.
Yeah, why not?
I'll run downstairs and grab some sofa cushions, like the thick ones.
You've heard some of these things go off before. A cushion is going to make no effing difference whatsoever.
How many sticks of thermite will we need to break into this thing? Just one, or?
You can try it with one. If you wanted to put more on, you could.
We don't want to completely destroy the content as well, do we?
Just one on the hinge, I guess.
Yeah, should go with that. Go with one for the first. Start with. We've got how many? We've got 3, haven't we?
Uh-huh.
I've got one and you've got 2.
Yeah.
The bar's downstairs, right? You don't need me for this bit. I'm going to get a drink. Does anyone else want a drink?
Yeah,
I think we need to celebrate with some whiskey.
Well, a bit early to celebrate.
Well, it's a bit early to celebrate.
Lingard, isn't it? Yeah.
We've got to take you with us, though.
Well, that's fair enough.
Not a bad idea. Load up the tractor.
Not against
with
that.
alcohol.
Okay, I'm going to. Right, what's the skill for setting this thermite charge then?
Heavy machinery.
Okay, so it's probably me doing
Also,
that.
I want to point out I'm not yet old enough to drink, so I mean, technically,
Not that it really matters.
No, but
All the more for us.
Okay, I'm going to set 1 thermite charge on the door of the safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Just straight heavy machinery, yeah.
Yep. Straight heavy machinery.
See if I don't panic. Okay, I've got 2 successes, but I also have a panic.
How much stress do you have?
3. So it should be fine. I rolled a 2, so it's 5 is my panic score.
Yeah. Okay. You hold it together. Are you setting it on a timer?
I think so. Yeah, I don't want it to go off when I'm standing right next to it. So yeah, give it maybe just 2 minutes, just enough for us to get back down the stairs. So we're out.
we need to be.
Don't know.
2 minutes.
You could just do like 10 seconds, but
Okay, 10 seconds then. Or maybe 30 seconds. 30 seconds compromise. I'm setting it for 30 seconds.
Okay.
While Lambacker's Camber's doing all his stuff, I'm going to fiddle with my signature. My 1 gold coin, the physical coin that I got because I love the money.
Okay. Can I get you all to make an observation roll, please? As you're going down the stairs. Individually, yeah.
2 successes, no panic.
I got a success and a panic.
I just got
My
a panic.
is
Oh my god.
fine.
2 successes and
Oh dear.
You know what I hate about this game? I'm rolling more stress dice than I've got in that attribute.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lingard, did you roll? What's your stress?
I did.
Lingard?
I got 1 panic. My stress is currently at 3. Do you want me to make the roll for that?
Yes, please.
Yep, sorry. So that's 7.
Okay, you get a nervous twitch. Your stress level goes up by 1.
Oh, here we go again.
Paul, what was your result? You're muted.
Sorry, I keep getting that. I rolled no panic and 5 successes.
5?
Okay,
Nice.
Aaron.
2 successes and 3 panics. So the first panic is 7. So another stress.
No, roll all 3 and take the worst.
Okay, so 7. 10.
Oops.
10 again.
Okay,
Oops.
so you freeze. So wait, yeah, you freeze by fear or stress. Your stress level goes up by 1. You freeze because you see that the door to the casino downstairs, it had been closed when you came in, but it's kind of swinging in the wind open. The rest of you, as this 30-second countdown is counting down, kind of go, where's Lingard? And you also hear this like noise, which you look across and there's an old style jukebox that is working, and the first bars of Highway to Hell pile out of the just before there's a huge explosion upstairs. The whole place shakes, dust filters everywhere. Highway to Hell is going at full volume, but the explosion has happened. You've got no idea where Lingard is going.
Oh, never trust a company man.
Told you he was a corporate snake.
Should never have pulled him back after the attack.
Can I run over
Okay.
and pull the power on the jukebox?
You can do that, yes.
That also
I'm going to. Not that I don't like the song, but this doesn't necessarily seem the time.
So 5 successes in observation, and all I got was the corporate snake has done a runner.
Yeah, sorry, it's your best roll ever, isn't it? The dust is settling upstairs a few
Right.
seconds later.
We need to go and check the safe. We need to go and check the tractor in case Lingard has gone off with it.
Wait, I think we should surely say at this point, if he comes back or we see him again, you can shoot him.
Yep, he's taking. Well, no, I haven't. I ran out of ammo.
Did you? Oh.
Have you
Yeah.
not got any reloads for your gun?
Not that Dave gave me.
No.
Oh, it's my fault, is it?
Yeah.
All right, well, you can axe him. How about that?
The axe is still down there. I forgot to pick it up.
Oh,
I suggest we just grab him, stick a bit of that thermite somewhere, and let him go run.
I do have my blowtorch though, so I can burn his leg off if necessary.
I mean, that might be going a bit too
Are
sadistic.
any of you going for the loot? Or are you
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
thinking about what you're going to do to Lingard when you find him?
How long am I? Torture. Yeah.
You're frozen for just 1 round, Aaron.
Okay.
So it's only a few seconds. So by the time the dust has settled and everything, you're okay. You've come out of that.
So, yeah,
Since you
let's
said
take a look in a sec.
Somebody should go check the tractor, though. But I kind of don't want to leave the money.
It's not going anywhere in the tractor. I did say when I got out of it, I'm taking the key card with me.
Okay, right.
Well, it also means that if I was going to get captured or killed, you'd be a bit more sympathetic about saving me.
Well played.
Yeah, good plan. Good plan. Okay, let's head back up the stairs to the safe.
Yeah.
Right, you get up to the safe. It's blown open. The contents inside have been singed, but there are a couple of bags stuffed full of cash in rolls. So you don't know how much it is. You can stop and count it if you like.
Oh, God.
Let's stop. Grab the bags and go.
Yeah.
As you're doing that, you hear from kind of down outside, coming through the door, the squeal that you heard before when that creature was attacking you, and it sounds probably in the corridor, in the alleyway outside of Tannen's Casino.
Okay.
Well,
So
Good look good now.
who's got that
we've got a
cutting torch?
Yeah,
and a
I'm gonna-
block.
Do we go out the back way from here?
No, Kemba, can I suggest that you get a little bit of that thermite and put it on a 10-second timer and just keep it in your hand? Or even a 3-second timer?
I'll throw it out the door.
As you're talking, the door to the casino down the bottom, you hear it fly open and smash against the wall next to it as something is hissing. And we need initiatives, please, gentlemen.
We're going to go through in order, Dave.
Yeah. So Paul,
I
it
assume.
sounds like Paul drew initiative. So go ahead, Paul. What was it?
1.
No, that's good. That's good with initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Keep getting the wrong way round.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony.
1. So another go. 3. 3.
Can't have that.
Can I sacrifice my 1 for Tony's?
Well, you can, but let's get all the initiatives gone first because that's an
8.
option.
8.
8 works. Yep.
Well, that doesn't work that well for me, to be honest. I've preferred 1 or 3.
Colin,
9.
that's fine. Aaron,
2.
can't have 2, I'm afraid.
Next one is a 1, which we can't have. Next one is a 6.
That's good. Okay. Chris, I think you're probably not, unless you're coming back. You don't need to roll initiative for this one.
No.
I don't trust a word any corporate stooge says.
It can die.
Okay.
on death for all I
Electrician.
care.
Okay, ones, Paul.
Let's go nip to the toilet.
You can once swap your initiative with Tony if you wish, or somebody else.
I'm going to swap my initiative with Tony because he's got the thermite.
So do I.
Okay, Tony, you're going on one.
He's got better skill than you.
So can I
Paul,
actually set a time on it? Sorry? So I'm now on 1. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So can I take my remaining thermite charge and set a short timer on it and lob it like a grenade?
I think you can.
Chuck it down the stairs.
You do.
Yeah.
You do realise though that these things are they're designed to put a very concentrated blast in a very small area. So if you chuck it as a grenade, it's unlikely to actually blast in the right direction
You're to go down and stick it on him.
because it's like a breaching. It's a breaching charge in effect. So it's
Yeah, but
designed-
it might scare it off though. Do you think? Or
you can-
I think I am going to try.
Okay, so make a. Okay, well there is an issue there. So doing both setting it and throwing it are slow actions.
Okay.
I would allow you to set it, hand it off to somebody else who throws.
Okay. I'll do that.
I'll let you hand it off for a fast action.
Who's next in initiative?
You.
And that would then be a ranged shot.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. It's going to be a lot of panic, but sure.
Okay, I'm setting the timer for 5 seconds.
Okay. That's a heavy machinery roll, please, Tone.
You'll be happy to know that my D&D group's watching, and it is full of gifs calling me a snake, a traitor.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Good guys. Kick him out of the group.
Yeah.
Right, I get 1 success, but also 1 panic.
Okay. How many stress do you have?
3. And I've just rolled a 6 on my panics. That's 9.
Okay. You've
Oh,
dropped
shit.
it.
This is
Your stress level goes up by 1. You have set it for 5 seconds.
Oh, shit.
But you've dropped it at your feet.
Oh.
Someone kick it.
Who's next? Is it Wait?
Yeah, but
Pick it up.
I think the alien goes next.
The alien does go next. Tony, you still have a fast action.
Okay, I'm going to basically roll out of the way of this thing that I've just dropped.
Okay.
Presumably, I can't pick it up and hand it off as a fast action.
No, probably
I'm
not.
going to
No.
have to do this. I'm just rolling out of the way, saying,
You've dropped it. And
"Yeah,
jumped
pick it
out
up."
of the way.
Sorry. But I'm basically jumping back towards basically away from the stairs towards the back wall of the bit we're on.
Okay, the alien has heard that you're all up here. It's basically leapt up from the ground onto your level in one bound with its fast action. There are 4 of you up there. Okay.
I'm a smaller target than everyone else.
It's going for Lakamba. That's leapt up. You were the one who made the noise. I think this fits. You've done the thing. You dropped it. Went, oh shit! And you've moved, and it's fixated on that movement and that noise. So it's coming for you, Tone. Do you want me to roll or should you?
I'll roll. I'll roll it.
Go on,
Then
then.
maybe we should let you roll with your metal dice. No, I'll do it. Here we go. 4.
4. Ready to kill. The xenomorph has leapt up onto the banister that's overlooking the lower bit, and it's just jumped down and it's grabbed you. It's in a jaws, poised to strike. It's trying to grapple you in effect to hold you to make the attack easier. Okay, it's hit you with 3 successes, but it's opposed, so you can make a close combat roll, Tone. No, you can't this round. No, you have to be next round. So you take 1 point of damage.
1 point. Okay.
Yeah, and it's basically got you in a kind of like an alien bear hug.
Okay, this doesn't sound. Maybe we should just run for it and forgot the money.
What do you mean?
Standing
We?
over a
I think you're
hole.
distracting me well enough.
6s. So I think wait, it's your action.
How high up is the second floor? Would I survive a tumble down, a jump over the railing?
You would have to make a mobility roll. So you are going to take 2 points of damage if you make that jump.
If
But
even if I succeed.
No, a mobility roll, every success will mitigate 1 point of that damage.
I've only got 1 point of health left.
Break a leg, wait. Break a leg.
I do have good mobility, to be fair, because that thermite strip's going to go off in a second. You know what? Sod it. I'm gonna try and jump over the over the railing, and I'm gonna grab a bag of loot out the thing, if I'm allowed.
Fast action, I'll give you that. I think, yeah.
Okay,
Leap.
I've got 5 of each die, so I'm going to roll my blacks and then I'm going to roll my yellows.
Okay.
1 success on the blacks.
Here comes the stress.
Nothing on the stress.
Ooh, that sounded like there was 2 or 3.
Could I push that, or is that...
You can push that. If you haven't got a stress, you can push, yeah.
Okay.
But you take an extra stress, of course.
Yes, but I keep my 1 success anyway, don't I?
You do, yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to roll them in halves again. Nothing on that off. And 2 successes on the stresses. So that's 3 successes in total.
3. Yeah, so you managed to land without hurting yourself, and you are now on the ground floor, I guess, heading for the door.
I just wanted to be out the way of the bomb.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you're down and safe. Well, for the moment.
Yeah.
Paul Almeida, it's your action.
How far are they from the top of the stairs? Could I run past them, or could I try and run past them?
Yeah, I think you can run past them. Absolutely. Yeah, that's entirely
Be
doable.
safe.
Yeah, guys, where are you all going? Help!
Your turn to roll away.
Sorry, mate, leaving you with your new girlfriend. I would like to do almost exactly the same as Wade, but as I've only got 2 health left, I would like to grab a bag and run down the stairs.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Yeah.
Take me chances running past the alien.
So is
Yeah,
that
the
all the
aliens-
bags gone?
That's the 2 bags. Yep. It's your action, Willems.
Is the safe's not big enough for me to hide in, is it?
No. 2 foot by 2 foot.
It hasn't got a door on it anymore.
Oh, but I'm a contortionist, unbeknownst to you. No, okay. Then, yeah, I'm pretty terrified here. I'm just gonna run downstairs, and I guess as I'm not grabbing a bag of loot beforehand, I
You
can
can
run
move twice.
further. Yeah, I'm just gonna leg it then.
Okay, cool. And you're going out the door, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you basically get to the door in the corridor. Tens, it's the alien's action. The
Yeah,
alien
Tony.
who is outside attacks Willems. You just run straight into it. Make your signature attack roll if you want to, or I'll make it if you'd rather.
Yeah, I'll make it. That's fine. I got 2.
2, playing with its prey. The xenomorph attacks you, but not to kill you. It knocks you on the ground. Basically, the xenomorph has kind of grabbed you and thrown you back into the casino. You take 1 stress, and you must make an immediate panic roll. So, guys, you see Willems run out, a little brief scream, and then come flying back into the room.
I got a 6 total.
Okay, you're in a mess on the floor, but you're not freezing or panicking. The alien on you, Tone. It makes a head bite attack against you,
Ow.
Yeah.
which is
Here
automatic.
come the dice.
No, he was my
That's okay,
friend.
Tony. The thermite's going to go off now.
Yeah.
So it's a 9 dice attack. If it does any damage, I'm afraid Lakamba. Can you see that? No
Wow.
fucking 6 at all.
Wow.
I'm trying to kill you off, you know. Yeah, he misses. You squirm, and it kind of it grazes your skull, and it breaks the skin, but the teeth miss you.
You lucky
It's the
bugger.
next. It's your action, Tone.
Well,
Um,
it's
you
my
have to
options are
break-
probably quite
You have to
limited.
break free, so you have to do a close combat roll.
Okay, I'm going to try and break
when
through.
does his thermite detonate?
It will
That's a
go
good
off
point.
at the end of Tony's action.
Okay.
Okay, so it's close combat roll. Yeah,
Yes.
To break through.
Again, it's an opposed one.
I still get to use my stress dice for this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I get 2 successes and a panic.
Okay. Make your panic roll, Tony.
My panic is 7.
Okay, your stress level goes up by 1. Nobody else is close enough to really see what's
Because
going
you've all
on.
just run away, haven't you? Thank you.
They see you squirming, they see you desperately trying to break free, but the alien's hold is just far too strong. Twice as strong as you.
We're many things, but we're not.
People will sing songs of your bravery running headlong into an alien so your fellows could run away.
Tony, the thermite charge goes off. The thermite bit.
It might actually be good for you.
No, it won't.
It's a 12 dice attack.
12?
No, it won't. It won't be good for it.
That's not going to be good for me. That's going to be
If you
very
want
bad.
to roll, this attack is going to hit both you and the alien.
Yeah.
Did you want to roll for the attack?
Yeah, go on then.
You can't use
12.
stress or anything. It's 12 dice.
12 dice.
Because you've got the acid from the alien as well.
Yeah, basically, I'm not living through this attack. Okay. I get 1 success.
Only one. Okay.
Wow.
So ones don't count for anything with this, do they?
No. Nope. So the damage is 2. So you take 2 points of damage, Tone.
I am broken.
It takes 2 points of damage. It has armor.
Bastard.
It kind of shrugs it off. Tone,
Yeah, I don't.
Did you want to roll your critical injury?
Yes, why not?
D66.
Okay, I'll go the black dice first. 61.
61. Ruptured jugular. The blast has just come up. Some shrapnel's blown up from the ground. It's caught you in the throat, sliced your throat really nastily. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to kill you first, the alien or the jugular. So you are going to die in one. Where are we? Where are we going to die in 1 round? Unless someone can get to you in the next. Next round.
Don't think that's happening, is it? Yeah,
I mean, you can hope that the aliens have medical training.
You've got a medkit, Mr. Alien. They're first to die. I win.
So 2, the alien doesn't really realise what's going
Well,
on.
unless
Doesn't realise you're
Lingard's
going to
already
die.
dead.
So it's attacking you, Tone. I think it's going to do a head bite. You can't resist. The head bite kills you before the bleeding from your throat
I
does.
think I'm already out of it. I think
Down
so.
below, guys, you can see the struggle. You can see the blood spurting from his throat. You can hear the gurgling and the scream. You hear the and the last whimper of Lakamba as he goes limp.
No.
And then he's dropped in a heap. Oh, that is, how cruel is that? That's cruel. Put him back, Doug. Put him back.
That was harsh, just because I'm dead.
That was really harsh.
So Doug is sitting there poised to waiting for someone to die.
It's been waiting 3 hours for this.
Right, yeah, exactly. The alien that threw Willems leaps in and attacks Willems. So make a roll for you, Connor.
Oh no. 3.
3. The beast, it's launched through the air, it's grabbed you, it attacks with a lot of dice. It basically is picking you up and it's throwing you against the wall with all of its might.
Not my young, frail body.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage, Connor.
That downs me. It breaks me.
Make your critical roll.
Okay. Yellow dice first. 65, but I am lucky, so I can re-roll it.
Okay, you re-roll it then. I
Because
would.
I don't want a 65.
You die.
It's a
You die.
61, much better.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah.
That's not that much better.
You are thrown into the window, and the window shatters, and the glass from the window slices your throat, cutting your jugular, and you slump and fall back into the room with blood pumping from your throat,
Open
gurgling.
up an exit for you.
It's Aaron. Wait, it's your action.
I've got 1 round.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. Yeah.
Can I get to the door now? The aliens over Willems.
You have got to clear onto the door. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shout for Alma to follow me and leg it to the door.
Yeah.
Have I got a clear run to
You
the
both
door?
have clear runs to the door.
I'm following you.
Okay. On 10s, both the aliens are giving chase. So I think you two on 2 moves. Let's get to the right level. Your truck is there. if you can see now.
It's
Oh,
just
okay,
loading.
now.
Yep.
I think you're both about halfway to the truck. You'll get to it in your next action.
Okay.
The two aliens on 10s are effectively closed with you, but don't get a chance to attack.
Okay.
They're screaming as they see prey trying to get away. It's the next round, and they go first.
No.
So I think they are going to divvy up the odds and go one on each of you.
Oh, that's nice of them.
So, Aaron, did you want to roll the signature attack on you first?
Certainly. It's just a D6, isn't it?
It's just a D6. This thing is, you can feel it bearing down on you.
3.
It launches up behind you. It kind of like scoops you up as you're running, and it's grabs you and throws you in the direction of the truck.
At least near the truck.
Might not help. You take 4 points of damage.
I am well.
Do you want to roll your D66 for your critical?
I don't have a D66 on me, so how does this work with 2 D6s?
So
One.
just roll 1d6 as the 10s and then roll it again for the units.
Okay. 36.
Broken arm. Okay, you've been thrown against the front of the truck so hard that your arm is broken, and you've fallen onto the ground at the front of the truck, holding your arm. You're broken. You're not necessarily unconscious, but you're unable to act. You're kind of, you've been beaten.
Can it be my non money holding bag arm that's taking the pounding?
1, 2, 3. It's your money bag. It's your money bag arm.
No.
The money bag has hit the front of the truck. It's shredded in the wind. The money is spreading out into the wind and being blown all over the
Your
area.
last moments are surrounded by money, so.
Well, that's fair point. Fair point.
Almeida, roll your signature attack.
6.
The second one runs up behind you, grabs you by the sides of the head. You can feel the slime and the saliva like dripping down the back of your head. And you brace yourself for the attack that's to come. You take 2 points of damage. The world goes dark, and you slump forward and are dead on the ground.
That killed me anyway. Yeah.
Lingard.
You bastard.
You duplicitous bastard.
You make it back to the mass housing. As the scenario progresses, Simpson calls for a last stand at the mass housing, which is the beginning of Hope's last day, which is the scenario that follows this one. In that, the aliens attack. I think you are captured and you are dragged to Processor 1.
God.
That's fair.
You suffer badly.
Well, what happened
I was going to say,
was not.
if only there was another scenario where I could have lived.
Well, what we should do is play Hope's Last Day and have Lingard as a character of Hope's Last Day.
Yeah,
I
that
might
would
have
be
to change it because you all know it now, but yeah.
Solo. We'll all play aliens and he can play.
I did do a hack where you could play the alien.
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah.
Great game, guys. Brilliantly well played. Chris, I thought some of your scheming was just epic. So what was your agenda then, Chris?
My agenda was just to do whatever I could to stop them doing the heist.
I knew it was you.
I tried to stop them leaving, but in hindsight, I wish I'd have clamped the fuel line instead of cut it. Because a clamp would have done the same job. So, yeah. The only other chance I had was to lure them things to you. So that's what I did.
I love the jukebox.
I mean, it worked very well.
And I thought the timing just worked perfectly with you. You're running downstairs, and then the door open and the thing just goes, and the music about to start. I thought that worked beautifully. It's a lovely idea. Cool. Any reflections, guys?
We should have just run for it.
Yeah, we
Never
should,
trust the company, man.
but
I told you, didn't I? You said, no, let's do the bank heist.
That was the objective of your group, though, really. So,
yeah, if we'd have
To be fair, I also suggested we try and run the alien over the tractor, and that wasn't a really good idea, as it turned out either. Listening to my advice wasn't the best plan.
No. Brilliant game, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Dave.
Dave.
Very good fun.
yeah.
Good as always.
Thank you, Doug, for hosting.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you, Doug.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you giving your evening to come on, and I know that we all can't meet, physically because of everything that's going on. So I'm glad that we could at least create some sort of content for UK Games Expo and the virtually Expo, I guess is what it's called. Yeah.
Exactly. And don't forget tomorrow, same time, folks, for District 11. Another scenario. No one's ever seen it other than me and a couple of playtesters. So,
Neil Blomkamp collaborate on that one?
Pardon?
Did Neil Blomkamp collaborate on that one?
He directed a film called District 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there is there was a tiny bit of inspiration from District 9, a tiny bit of inspiration from a film called District 13. So therefore, District 11.
Nice. Very cool. Very good.
Quick question then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Dave. So, do these get recorded? And can you watch them later? Because I can't watch tomorrow evening probably, but I'd quite like to watch the District 11 one. So, will it be recorded and available afterwards?
Absolutely. All of the actual plays that we're doing this weekend are available on Free League's YouTube channel, so you'll be able to watch them on demand afterwards. I'm going to tell you, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit that little bell notification, and that'll let you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload new content. And this is something that we really want to kind of grow for Free League because, like we said, we can't all get together physically, so let's grow the YouTube community, and we'd love to have everybody be a part of that. And we had some great chat while you guys were playing, which is always nice to see. I threw up a few comments here or there just to. There's some great folks. So thank you so much for those of you that did tune into this live.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Thank you to all
I'd
the
like
players.
to say, I think we did remarkably well to bring it in almost exactly on 3 hours.
You did?
Yeah,
Don't
spot on.
expect the same
That's
tomorrow.
unprecedented, isn't it? That's like a first time ever.
yeah, I mean,
It's coming on time.
We've played with,
Always overrun.
it's all gone over.
I was a bit worried in the vehicle, but thinking this is going bad.
Well, when that alien jumped onto the truck, I thought this could be over.
Yeah, it was looking at about an hour and 45 at one point, but yeah.
No, it was great. We got the slot full. Tomorrow we've got tomorrow morning we've got an actual play of Vaesen from the Sweden Rolls. That's Andreas is going to be doing that in the morning, and then Dave, you'll be on the set in the afternoon actually it's afternoon for me. I always forget that it's you're like 6 hours ahead of me. So if you're watching this in the UK, I apologize. So in the afternoon, it's going to be Andreas from Sweden Rolls doing a scenario for Vaesen, and then in the evening it will be Dave, and we've got a special guest for that session tomorrow night.
So we have Drew Gasker joining us for as a player for District 11 tomorrow, which would be great. Also, just to note, at 5 o'clock tomorrow, 1700 BST, we have a writing horror role-playing games panel that Drew is also going to be a member of. I'm going to be chairing and moderating that with Nils Hintz and Johan. Oh, this is so embarrassing. So
it starts with an
Johan Hintz. So the creators behind Vaesen and Merk Boyer.
Is that going to be on the Free League?
That will be on the UK Games Expo, the virtually Twitch channel.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
5 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, that's their main stage that they have. So, but hopefully we'll be able to get that content from them, and hopefully maybe we'll be able to upload it after the fact, after the expo's over. So,
Okay.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you
Thank
to all the
you.
players. Thank you to Dave.
Thank you, everybody.
Go check out the Effekt Podcast. What's the website again, Dave?
www.effektpodcast.org with a K for in effect, the Swedish spelling, or www.effektap.org, which is our AP channel.
Awesome.
Our actual play channel.
And I'll also tell folks that if you are interested in picking up the Alien role-playing game, click the link in the description of this video, and that'll bring you right on to Free League Publishing's web store. So, all right.
If you're a big fan of Alien as well, hang on, I'm sorry, Paul. Don't forget to go to avpgalaxy.net. There's loads of great content on there. Absolutely great stuff. Sorry, nice. Paul.
And also, if you go to the UKGE website and have a look, I think there's a coupon code on there for a discount on.
Nice.
Cool.
On Free League's website.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. That's day 1 of Virtually Expo. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.